Hey now! Hey now, hey now, hey now. We are live. Hey now. Alright. Gonna play some Breath of Fire. Let me get my, let me get the word out. Alright. Come on, Twitter. Dragon Warrior. Back in my day, we only had 4 Dragon Warrior games. None of this Dragon Quest nonsense. Somebody watched James Rolfe's video, right? Actually, there were 5 Dragon Warrior games. Dragon Warrior 7, remember? On the PlayStation. What up, Manic? How's it going? But it's actually, and that's why I have the Dragon Warrior in my title, not a very well-known fact that Breath of Fire has a subtitle. It's Breath of Fire, the Dragon Warrior. They dropped the subtitle in the United States simply because of Dragon Quest being renamed Dragon Warrior. They didn't want it to be confusing to people, especially since Square actually... well, it looked like Rolfe has now played the majority of them. I get the feeling, because James Rolfe said in that video that he was aware of the Dragon Quest or Dragon Warrior games but never really played them, and now is getting into them. And I think what might have happened is they were in his periphery, and then he recently played Dragon Quest 11 and was blown away and was like, okay, I have to delve into the series. So... he did a pretty good video. I'm always tickled by James's pronunciations of things. Not even like, okay, there was one thing where like he kept calling Prince Kiefer from Dragon Quest VII. He kept saying Kiefer. He said Kiefer. It's Prince Kiefer. He kept saying Prince Kiefer. I'm like, okay, that's like whatever. But when he called Alan the Scion of Erdrick, and I'm just like, Scion? It's Scion, bruh. That's not even a fantasy word. That's a real word. Maybe it's his whole, like, fucking Pittsburgh act. Well, no, he's not from Pittsburgh, is he? He's from, like, New Jersey or something. Yeah. Now, see, now what you said, they're like, Dragon Warrior, back in my name, we only had 4. That's something that Mike Matei would say. Like, oh, why'd they change it to Dragon Quest? I liked it when it was about a warrior. Angry Mike Matei noises. Ah. I'm glad to have started stream. I can't stand the fucking Star Wars shit right now. Like, I know I kind of fit into it a little bit. I said my point to say, but like, behold, back and back. Wait, so are you at the hotel or are you back home? Mike Matei ain't shit. That's true. Like, I said my piece about Star Wars, and I went over certain people's heads, I think. Oh, you're already home? Wow, I thought you were going to stay at the hotel for a few days. Well, hey, welcome home. I could never get through watching him solo either, you're right. See, now, like, because I said, like, because somebody, I think it was Barrel, mentioned about, like, how Chuds didn't like Episode 8. And I was just like, okay. It's not just a Chud thing, it's a toxic fandom thing. You know what I mean? It's not that if you dislike Episode 8, you're a Chud. You might be a toxic fan. And then all of a sudden, it's like, well, I didn't like it because, and then these like reasons that have nothing to do with anything. And I'm just like, yep, there it goes. I'm glad I started streaming because I can't even with that right now. I can't even without that. Fuck Star Wars fans. Yeah. I'll be honest, Wayne. As much as I like Star Wars, and I probably always will, to a certain extent, like Star Wars, I would never want to be saddled with being called a Star Wars fan. And if anybody dares to call me a Star Wars fan, I can diffuse that quickly by saying that Star Trek is better. Because it is. Oh my god, so this woman, I forget, Gina What's-Her-Face from The Mandalorian, first she was anti-mask. That was the first big thing. But the most recent thing she said, which was a long, rambling post, and it was like, at first, like, you're reading through it, and you're like, uh-huh, yeah, okay, all right, yeah, I see what you're saying, uh-huh, yeah. And then at the end, it takes this twist, and you're like, whoa, I didn't think it would go in that direction. She basically says that people disliking other people for their political views, and you know what her political view is the same exact thing as the Holocaust. That's what she said. She said she did not see a difference. Chris Pratt's just like... So, yeah. Don Cheadle. Oh, Don Cheadle. You know what? All right. So Terrence Howard fucked himself, basically, because he asked for way too much. Okay, so not a lot of people realize that Terrence Howard wasn't necessarily fired. He quit and then regretted it. And the reason that he quit is so ridiculous because he basically, when Iron Man came out, he was a gigantic star. And Robert Downey Jr. was a well-known entity, but had some baggage. And this was like his big comeback movie. So Terrence Howard was paid more for Iron Man than Robert Downey Jr. And then when Iron Man 2 was being made, Robert Downey Jr. he got like a big raise. They were like, okay, you proved yourself. You're an action star. You're our guy. You're staying clean. You're going to get the money you deserve. And Terrence Howard, they also offered him more money, but he wanted to still be making more than Robert Downey Jr. And they're like, well, no, but he's the star. You know, he was on probation last time. He's proved himself. He's the star. He gets more money. And he's like, you know what? I'm not going to be in it. And then they get Don Cheadle, like, and I'm sorry to say this about Terrence Howard because he's okay as an actor. I don't think he's a bad actor at all, but that's an upgrade. Don Cheadle's way better. Don Cheadle's a fantastic actor. Yeah, well, yeah, And that's he did credit him. He did say that he basically got Robert Downey Jr. and that's very untrue too. He and I'm not even saying Don Cheadle's better as Rhodey. I'm saying Don Cheadle's better in general as an actor. Like, he's done so many great movies, but it was 100% Jon Favreau because Marvel wanted like Tom Cruise or somebody to be Iron Man, and Jon Favreau was very insistent on Robert Downey Jr. And they're like, we don't know, he's kind of risky, he's had the drug problems, and he basically stuck his neck out for Robert Downey Jr. So it was 100% was Jon Favreau. It wasn't Terrence Howard. This music, I forgot how much of the goofy music is in the Breath of Fire. Cancel culture. Yeah. You know what's funny is the same people who say that, Wayne, are the same people who want to cancel like Colin Kaepernick because he didn't want to stand up during the anthem, you know? Hey, Mogul. Let's get started. I'm very eager to play Breath of Fire. We're going to play the intro. I see where we can sit. I see where we could eat or possibly shit. I see where we could look at a lemon. I see the carpet. I don't see a fucking bed. What kind of fucked up house is this? I ain't even lying. I could watch this all day. You suck. Dude, your hat is awesome, but what is with the rest of that outfit? You look like Uncle Sam, like, fucked a tomato. What is wrong with you? Oh, yeah, baby, my pants are so tight. That's how you do it. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. What the hell? Oh my god, the guy spawned underneath me and lifted my ass up. Lifted me like Jennifer Grey in fucking Dirty Dancing. Sweaty parts were forced on you. My drill is cursed. Eek! Wait a minute, I don't want this guy forcing nothing on me. Oh, I'm so naughty. Stick your sword in my ass, Soma Cruz. I'm a bad... Welcome to the stream. Let's go over to here. Oh, I have the attract mode up. I gotta load my save. I didn't do that. Let me do that. Here we are. The noodle, indeed. Yeah, and it's true that, like, Robert Downey Jr. wasn't just an actor playing Tony Stark. He was a person who went through that arc in real life. And he didn't become a superhero, but... It's like, why was Rocky such a good movie, right? The original Rocky? Because it was basically about Sylvester Stallone. If you replace boxing with acting, boom, it's Sylvester Stallone's story. That just extends the bridge, I think. Help! The wizard is using me as a guinea pig to test his potion. You can make a bridge appear by flipping the switch. Do I need to do that, or...? I think I... Oh, wait, that's right. I gotta make... Because the bridge goes back to the other tower, but I gotta make it so they can escape. That's right. Because Ryu came over... No, not Ryu. Never mind. Never mind. Ryu hasn't been here yet. We're not up to that part yet. We got spoders and poison bugs. All right. God, I love this game. Look at the great sprite work on the enemies. That is like pure fucking Capcom. 90s Capcom was the best Capcom. It seems they never really... Fuck off, Spinnerack. Yeah, you go. They never really... oh, a cure. Nice. They never really recovered. You know what I mean? They did so much great stuff in the 90s and never seemed to really get back to that same energy. No. Every once in a while, Capcom will release something really good, you know, but it used to be... I think right around 2003 is where they started to falter, but it used to be that they were just, like, constantly pushing out game after game, you know? It's funny because it's like, it's definitely a spider, but like the coloring is sort of almost like it's a bee spider. And of course that guy got poisoned. And I'm actually not going to bother curing him because I'm almost all the way through this and he's going to be leaving the party, so. Remedy should be in this room. Let's find it and get out of here. Where are my specimens? Who let them loose? I can't let the wizard use people for his experiments. Ah, some unexpected visitors. Your arrival is very timely. So he releases the gas. Ack! Gas! It's the Xeon gas. It'll drain our energy. That's right, Bird. Your powers are useless. So the Xeon gas is specifically toxic to Nina's clan. You can't do anything here. Princess Nina and her soldiers will soon collapse. There's absolutely nothing that can be done in this battle. You notice he doesn't even take damage. He just stands there for a few turns and then he'll wipe you out. But yeah, it used to be that like just about every year you could count on Capcom to... Yeah, but here's the thing that... Oh, I'm supposed to be reading this. Go, get out of here! Sorry about that. I was reading what you were saying and... Hang tight! What have you done? He got away. You're going to pay for that. There's still so many Capcom series that lay dormant, and their output has slowed down so much. Alright, same thing here. So one of the soldiers left. Alright. Basically, nobody of the Wing Clan can fight this guy because that gas. I heard a scream. It's too late. You're finished. What? I can defeat an army of winged soldiers with my Xeon gas. Now I will complete my experiment, using the princess as my subject. We won't let you. Birdman. Well, like I said, I think around 2003 was when they started to go into decline, maybe 2004. So I think the 90s and the very early 2000s, they were just constantly putting out good games. Your efforts will be in vain. Because, it wasn't just, hey, we make Resident Evil and Street Fighter and Monster Hunter, you know what I mean? Happy Lunar New Year, that's true. It's the year of the ox. The year of the oxymoron. They're on the level of Sega. No, I think Sega's better now. Princess, I think Sega's been killing it recently. I mean, maybe not with, Sonic the Hedgehog, but just in general. Sega's doing great as a publisher. Maybe not as a developer, but they're doing great as a publisher. What is going on? Princess Nina has been captured. This is the work of the wizard. We must send out a rescue party. But the wizard has the Xeon gas, which is poisonous to us. Perhaps the traveler at the castle can help us. Oh, yeah, no, I mean, I don't dislike Capcom. I just feel like they were at their peak in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? They're at their peak in the 90s. They may make Capcom great again, maybe, right? But I still think the peak was 90s because you didn't just have Resident Evil and Street Fighter and Monster Hunter and DMC's making a comeback and Ace Attorney, but you also had Breath of Fire and Final Fight and lots of different Mega Mans. You know what I mean? And it was just I don't know. It just seemed like there was a lot of volume and it was all quality. I'll round up the rescue party. You talk to the traveler. This is where Ryu comes into it. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, yeah. So you didn't get to say it last night because you were very tired and sore and everything. But how did it all go? Can you tell us as much as you can about the whole your experience basically? The wizard captured our princess. Help us? Yeah, I'll help you. Thank you. A rescue party has been gathered. Please join them outside. All right. Talk to these people. Ryu, we need you to help us rescue Princess Nina. I think they're all going to say that, actually. The king is ill and the princess has been caught. What's going on? All right, at least you say something different. Yeah. Okay, the king is ill. How would Final Fight be handled? Well, let's look over at our friend Sega and this game that they came out with recently called Streets of Rage 4. You know what I'm saying? No, the lack of Mega Man games isn't Burnout. It all has to do with Keiji Inafune being a cock. Wait, Ted, are you like a glass blower or something? Oh, wow. So you must just fell out really quickly then. All right, we never bought equipment here because I knew it was going to switch over to Nina, so we'll buy equipment now. So let's see what we got. We got... I think I already have a bronze sword. No, I have a long sword, which is even better. Suede helmet. That's not as good as my visor. Wood shield. It looks like I have better equipment. Chainmail, I might want that. Yeah, we'll get that. That's better than the pad. It's supposed to be padded armor. How can I say? Squaresoft translated this. Oh, you etch glass? Oh my god, you do etchings? I would actually love to see some of that, Ted. I think that's so cool. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I think you would be in pain like right away, but yeah. Let me just check, make sure everything's a go with items and whatnot. I got plenty of items. Okay. Our plan is to storm Karma. Let's go. They're all going to say that except for this guy. So this is not the same soldier that came back. That guy died. This is Soldier 3. Hop onto my back. I'll give you a ride. Pause. Yeah. I mean, I didn't know you were a craftsman. I want to see that. Ooh. Is it supposed to be tight like that? Let's fly. These cutscenes were so cool back in the day. Like, now it doesn't look like much, but I don't know. It was impressive to me. You gotta remember that when I played this, I was coming off of, like, Dragon Quest IV, you know? Warrior, rescue the princess. We'll fight the wizard's forces. So, yeah, if you look at... It's actually a different guy. He's got, like, a beard. But, yeah. Oh. He's actually not going to be super useful because he doesn't join you for the battle against the wizard. And, there's almost no encounters in this place. Yeah, those bandages, that even when they use tape, they tend to use the kind of tape that comes off real easy. So it's actually completely possible to get through this without running into any enemies. Until you get down to the basement, and then this guy's not with you anymore. So I think this dude's here more for story reasons than anything, because like right here he's going to leave. The gas that's harmful to Wing Clan members is down below. I can't go on. Soldier leaves the party. Take care. Alright. So you don't want to go straight to the wizard, because there's a few treasure chests, and one of them is a really good item. It's actually a weapon. Breath of Fire usually has... Each character uses a very specific type of weapon. With Ryu using... You know, you saw already Ryu uses swords. And Nina used rapiers. But in this one, at least, Ryu can also use boomerangs. And this is the first one here. Yeah. And it's called a rang. But I definitely want to equip the rang. Well, actually, do I want it for this battle? No, see, I'm not going to equip it yet. The reason I'm not going to equip it yet is the whole gimmick of a boomerang is... Oh, Lizard Man. Zard. Is that it... Oh, I'm only doing 12 damage? Okay, I'll do the Earthquake. It hits all the enemies, but I'm about to fight a... Actually, you know what? I am going to equip it. I'm about to fight a boss. There's only one character, but... I'm actually going to equip it anyway, and I'll tell you why. Because I'm not going to be attacking. I'm going to be using the Earthquake key. So yeah, for this, it's better to just do that. See, even that is doing less than the Earthquake key. We're not at the point where we're doing more damage with the Earth than you can do by just using the Earthquake key. That's going to come soon. But even then, Nina will use it a lot. A warrior from the Dragon Clan. The Xeon gas won't affect you. By the way, like all these names were changed later on. Like Dragon Clan became known as the Brood. And the Wing Clan became known as the Fae. But you will soon know how the wrath of my magic... You'll soon know the wrath of my magic powers. Alright. Alright, so this guy is not that hard. You just keep using the Earthquake key and heal when you need to. And And it's actually advantageous to use the key instead of attacking, not only for damage reasons, but because he dodges a lot. It's actually a cool animation because it's not like a regular dodge. He actually zooms around the screen. But I heal myself. I want to hit him each time. Oh, okay, see, and he does that. What that does, the petrify thing, is it actually raises his defense. It's like Pokemon using Harden, which is, I think, why it's called petrify instead of just defense up. But the key will always do 30 damage no matter what, no matter how high his defense goes. I think that ice spell might be the worst thing he does. He's getting hard. Wizard grinned fearlessly. Alright, now we're in the real battle. They changed it, as of Breath of Fire 2, they changed, oh, he went down quick. They changed it to, instead of the bosses having this secret second gauge, they just, you could only ever see the life gauge of an enemy that you've already defeated once, so bosses, you never saw their gauge. Ryu reaches level 10. And I got a life 2 out of that, which is cool. Ah! I was so close to perfecting the eternal life potion. You received a remedy. And he explodes. Because of course he does. Thank you. Nina collapses and Ryu carries her up the stairs. She's still poisoned. I don't know what we would have done if you weren't there. Now it's over and we can hurry back to the castle. Thanks for everything, Ryu. Come on, I'll give you a lift. So Nina actually, they don't... You see, I've read the manga, so I actually know a lot of the story that isn't shown here. The reason that she can't turn into a bird yet is she's actually only like 14 years old in this game. Later on in the game, there's an event that ages her up 5 years, and then she can turn into a bird. So you don't get to turn into a bird until you're like an adult. Yeah, but in what Breath of Fire game would you run into that? Because if you get killed, you're going back to a previous save. And I don't think there's ever a situation where you're fighting multiples of the same boss in Breath of Fire 2 or 3 or 4. And then, of course, 5 had it where you could always see the life bars for everything. Father! And then Breath of Fire 6 didn't exist. It's fake news. Princess Nina has gone to see the king. Alright, this part is really funny, the way the king reacts when he's cured. Thank you for all that you've done. Yeah, there is no 6. Fake news. Thank you very much. It was Ryu's bravery that saved Nina. You say the same thing. You say the same thing. Let's see if these guys over here... I don't know, I just like talking to NPCs in Breath of Fire games. The forest people have fled their land and built a village called Tantar. Alright, so you're still saying the same thing from before. Let's go see Nina and the king. The king, like... low-key flips out as soon as he feels better. Like, you know how it is when you've been sick for a long time and then you feel better and you just go crazy? That's what happens. Flappy Noodle. Thank you for all you've done. It was yeah. Okay. Alright, you guys are getting repetitive. Thank you, Squaresoft, for translating this. Okay. No, go ahead, bring it up. I mean, I'm curious to know what you're talking about. Ryu, thanks for helping the princess. Now my only concern is the king. Same thing. All right, let's talk to Nina. Ryu, the remedy doesn't seem to be working. Were we too late? I'm beginning to feel better. I'll be fine. The old man in the... Oh, in Breath of Fire 2? Well, you know, I never lost that battle, so I guess it could happen. I'm getting much better. I'm jumping on the bed. Thank you, Ryu. You saved my father's life. So, you're the warrior who saved my life. What can I offer in return? This is like the only time Ryu talks. Well, there is one thing. You wish to use the tunnel? Is that all? You could have asked for more. Ryu, I'd like to join you on your journey. Don't go, Nina. You'll only slow him down. Isn't that right, Ryu? I've made my decision. We can't ignore Zog's power. I'm going. If it's important to you, you have my permission. Be careful. Nina joins the party. So now Ryu has a 14-year-old stalker. She's not that bad, but it's actually... Nina's supposed to be kind of a little obnoxious in this one. May your journey be safe and successful. This is actually my least favorite version of Nina because I don't know, her personality is a little weird. And just like that, it's a Falcom game. It's not quite on that level, but yeah. All right. Do I want to leave right away, or I think I do. There's some treasures in the there's some treasures in the basement that I can't get to just yet. Ba 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 ba. At least Working Designs didn't do the translation, yeah. Now Working Designs would have done an amazing job. It would have been a lot better than Square doing it, but they would have put in some weird shit. That's what you get with Working Designs. You get an amazing, fantastic translation with great writing, with some fucking weird shit thrown in. That's what happened with Popful Mail. That's what happened with Alundra. You know, pretty much every game they work on. So, wait, hold on. Is that guy still sleeping? Let's see. Oh, no. All right. He's not there. I must be thinking of Breath of Fire 2. There's this guy that's sleeping. It makes a really funny noise. Ba, 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 ba. The king has given me his authorization. But as bad as the translation is in this, it's even worse in 2. Yeah, we can't get in there yet. Because Capcom did it themselves, and they did not do a very good job, which is why when I play Breath of Fire 2, I'll be playing a retranslated version. Which I've never played the retranslation, so it's going to be really interesting. Because people like Otomi have told me, like in Japan, like Breath of Fire 2 is really way better. Okay, so by the way, I think I talked about this last time. This is that forest that we have to get into soon. And, hold on. Oh, let me take a look. Hold on. Oh. Oh, you got like Transformers symbols and... what is that, from Destiny? And a Batman symbol? I don't know what that first one is, though. It looks like a llama. That's very cool. Another reason to have the boomerang, even though it's not as strong as having a sword, is with him using that and her using the key, you have 2 characters hitting every enemy. It is a llama? Okay. Carl! You etched me into a glass. So, this big tree is preventing me from going into the forest. I want you to think about that for a moment. I can't get into the forest because there's a tree in the way. That part is a little dumb. That's okay. See that well there? Oh, I'll point it out after. Oh, just a single slug? A blurb, rather. So if you see that, that's important later. So yeah, like the whole thing with Ryu and Nina is they actually do wind up together. It's just that right now, she's an obnoxious kid. It's like I said, there's actually some time travel shenanigans in this game where Nina ages 5 years, but nobody else does. And it's mainly to just give her the ability to fly. So here's Tantar. This guy's fishing in a dry river because he's a genius. I'm a master fisherman. I can fish anywhere, even where there's no water. Well, I mean, anybody can fish where there's no water. It's just you're not going to catch anything. Calm down, Moogle. This is Tantar. We are the Forest Clan. They are wolf people, but calm down, Moogle. Let's see what we got here. All right, let's see. Scythe? I don't think I want the scythe. Do I want the scythe? Oh, that's right. It won't compare it. Maybe I do, but let me see. I'm more interested in getting stuff for her. See this bandana. It's better than a suede helmet. We'll get that. Bronze shield. Let's see. That is the same as my gauntlet. And the gauntlet probably has more agility. Suede armor. No. And the visor I already have. Okay. Carl, you etched me. Oh, hey, I just thought it looked nice. You etched me killing people. No. Have you seen the dry river? The dark dragons block the water. Damn dark dragons. Need a boat to Skande? You'll find one to the south. Yeah, way to the south, by the way. I don't need to stay at the inn, but I want to see if there's anything here. Charm? Okay, that's pretty useless. I mean, it does stop curse, but whatever. The rock that blocks the river is much too big for us to move. The forest to the northwest is spooky. Who knows what you'll find? Dark Dragon Base? Maybe? Yeah, calm down, Moogle. This is my kind of town. All right. Well, we're actually... Have you ever played this, Moogle? I think Breath of Fire would be right up your alley. Like, honestly, I do think, because there's a lot of furries in it. But we're actually going to get a wolf person in our party pretty soon. One of these has something. Oh, it's this guy, right? I'll make a saw if you bring me iron ore, okay? I have iron ore. This will be quick. You played 1 and 2? You never played 3 or 4? Wow. In fact, it's done. You receive the saw. Oh, you never beat... Yeah, Breath of Fire 2 is difficult. It's not an easy game. I mean, you'll see me play through it on a Friday. Probably not right after this, but, you know, soon enough. I think after this, I might do Doom 64. You know what I'm saying? I haven't decided yet. All right, let's leave. We could actually go to the forest now, but there's something else I want to do, which is I want to go to that other town right across the river and talk to the people there. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, actually, wait. Oh my god, I can't believe I didn't go to the chief's hut. Hold on. It's Grimer! Oh, you're playing it now? Yeah, Breath of Fire 2 is hardcore. Oh, look, a white deer. You don't see that too often. I don't have a hunter with me, so... I mean, you get white antlers without having a hunted deer anyway. Yeah, this is my bad. I didn't go talk to the chief. Oh, that's where you left off? Okay, yeah. What party were you using? Because that's a big part of whether or not you're going to be able to beat the last boss. The ring is our treasure. It gives us strength. Literally, when you equip the ring, it raises your strength. The Dark Dragons will give the water back to us for our treasure. We don't want to give in, but the neighboring village is suffering too. See, there's one of those portraits of Arthur. We chased dark dragons in the forest of despair until I was hit. They actually show that in the intro as a wisdom potion. Bo, Rand, Dees, and Cat. So, Rand is not particularly useful at the end. Like, he's useful throughout the game, but yeah. Actually, I do need to stay at the inn. Holy shit. I'll stay in the inn in the other town. It's actually a little cheaper. By like 1 coin. 1 zenny cheaper. Rand is like... I mean, he unless you do the defensive formation and put him in the front and have him tank everything. But that doesn't help you much with magic. You know what I mean? So, my personal... I mean, if you have Cat, she's really good. Cat is really good. And Bo, you gotta level him up a lot, because you know how Bo is like way lower level than everybody else. But, yeah, I mean, Dees is good too, but I think that, like, you want to put Nina in there probably, you know? Because if you have Nina and Dees, you have 2 offensive magic users, and you can have... or you can have one of them use offensive magic while the other feeds wisdom fruits to Ryu to fuel the dragon transformation while Bao heals. Dark dragons destroyed the bridge to the port town in the south. It do be like that. Oh, I don't need it. Jean is useless. Sten does really good damage, but he has like no defense. And Spar... Spar is not that useful, to be honest. What I would recommend is you shamanize Nina and put her in the group. Do like the angel form. You might want to shamanize Cat too, but I prefer to keep Cat the way she is and just put all the shamanization shit into Nina. Have you seen the stone robot to the north? Well, not yet, but I will. Chief's been acting odd lately, but he can still tell you about the robot. This is Tuntar. We call the valley up north the Stone Cemetery. Look at the schnoz on this guy. Let me get him to fit. Look at that. I mean, like, I would. My only thing is that I would swap out Rand for Nina, but unless you're just using him as a tank. I thought I saw the chief near the Forest of Despair. Now he's here. Interesting. The river is dry, yet everyone is happy. What's going on? Okay, so this is pretty suspicious. Two chiefs. Everybody's happy about the river being dry. It's kind of weird, right? There's no water, but that's no problem. You'll move easily in the woods with Bo leading the group. Okay, Bo's actually supposed to be Gary, is his name in Japan. And somebody at Squaresoft was like, we'll rename him to Bo. I don't know how to work the robot, and I don't want to get involved. Tantar should give up the ring to resolve the problem. Yeah, I mean, you do need Sten in the final dungeon, but once you get past the part where you need him, you don't need him. My fiance lives in the next village. We can't see each other right now. That would be Terry. She's Amelia. I don't know why it didn't say her name. She's engaged to the wolf man. She's into bestiality. I know, right? Well, they did it in the second game, too. They renamed the character that uses the crossbow, and they called him Bo. Or I think it's supposed to be Bao, though, because he's like a dog guy. But in Japan, he's called Bosch. Which is funny, because there's a character in Breath of Fire 5 called Bosch. And he's basically the opposite. Like, every character trait that Bao has, Bosch is the opposite of that. So we're going to go to the forest. You might be tempted at this point to go examine the stone robot, but you actually have to go to the forest. You need him to get into the you need Sten and Cat to get into the final dungeon, basically. Because Cat breaks the barrier that gets you in there, and then there's a few parts where he needs to pull you across. But once you get to a save point after that, you can use whoever. The big tree blocks the road. Ryu uses the saw to clear it. You overworked the saw and broke it, because it served its purpose. Boy, now that that tree's out of the way, I can move around in this forest. Ah. This is the next dungeon, essentially. Ba 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 ba. All right, what do we got? What is this guy? Skull Rider. Definitely some stronger enemies here. The Gibbs farts floating around. Oh my god, he farted earlier and I was like, oh, wow. Ass miasma. Herb. Found me an herb. Alright, and we got a Ghost Knight. The Ghost Knight's really interesting because when he dies, it makes the sound effect that it makes when you kill a boss. Listen, when I hit him next. That's the sound effect that when you kill a boss. That's definitely like a glitch. It's only that enemy that does that. The game seems to think it's a boss. Alright, what is this? A stool, I think it's called? Yeah, stool. It's a stool sample. Hey, it's Omi. We just killed the stool sample. Alright, what do we got here? Teardrop, okay. I think Teardrop cures you from being a zombie? A lot of weird status effects in this game. Alright. There's like 1 or 2 more treasures to get. Alright, we got some Skull Riders. Ba 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 ba. Slam! Oh, there's treasures down there. Let me go get those. Basically, your goal is to get to the upper right-hand corner of this, but I want to get all the little treasures and shit. Slam! Maybe I should have used the earth key. I was like, it's only one enemy. Slam! Not today, motherfucker. Rhea reaches level 11. Nice. Pretty much back at the beginning now. Alright, another ghost knight. Might heal up after this battle. Ow, motherfucker. Ba 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 ba. Boom. And the incorrect sound effect plays. Alright, let me... actually, no, I'd rather use magic. Since she has Cura. Oh, wait, no, that leaves. Okay. Alright, I gotta find another way to get over there. I knew I was near the beginning. I don't think I was that close to it. This guy I don't need the earthquake key for. Stool sample. Like, I know it's supposed to be toadstool, kind of. Like, that's why it's stool, but I don't know. It's just funny to see that. Stool. Stools. There's multiple stools. You made a duty. Nina reaches level 9. And she learned Cura 2. Nice. Instead of Curaga, it's Cura 2. How's it going, Natomi? Alright, well, these regular zombies, right? Yeah, zombie. Alright. So two zombies and a stool. Easy enough. Life. And a teardrop. So, you know, at this point, like, I think, like, Capcom could bring this series back, but I think that they almost shouldn't... Like, let's not try to do, like, Breath of Fire 7. You know what I mean? There's a lot of bad blood there. Oh, look at you lost 8 pounds. I didn't even think of that aspect of it. Yeah. Nice. So I'm thinking that, like, maybe just reboot it. Just, like, make a game called Breath of Fire, you know? They assume you don't know how copyright works. Yeah, copyright's very different in Japan, right? And you're pretty aware of it. I mean, you've explained it to me a few times. The way that copyright works in Japan. I mean, there is such thing as an international copyright law, but... Like, you know Japanese copyright law. Ow. So I think the Ghost Knight is just incorrectly flagged as a boss, and that's why it makes that sound effect. That would be on Capcom. Brains. Brains. A wrist. Okay, that's like a shield, isn't it? Let me see. Yeah, it's better than the gauntlet. All right. She can't use the gauntlet, can she? Oh, she can. And it's better than the bandage. All right. What up, Smiles? Oh, yeah. Okay, so you're saying how Japanese law works, and they're like, no, it works like this, and they explain American law? Some asshole on Twitter. That's like when Dick Baby kept telling Barrel Donald Trump is your president, and Barrel's like, no, he's not, and he's like, yes, he is, and Barrel's like, I'm Swedish, so no. Like, he's literally not. Like, how could you sit there and say Donald Trump is your president to somebody who does not live in the United States? Well, Japanese copyright law is a lot more restrictive than American copyright law. Like, they essentially they don't really have fair use, is what it comes down to. They have to respect fair use if they hold a Japanese copyright and you're American. But if you're Japanese, they can be like, no, you can't do shit. But yeah, no, I mean, that would be more of a question for Hitomi than me. Hitomi's the one that's dealing with it. Alright. I think I got all the treasures. We're just going to go to the little Dark Dragon base over here. Well, whether or not we have the rule of law is up for debate. Hey, Jesse, what's going on? Yeah, we didn't... No, I think we did deserve him. Lykios, what's up? Thank you for the host. I think we did deserve him. I think we deserved that shitty president. Bop. Depends on if you're in Japan or not. Maybe. Like if you do it and you're not in Japan, I think it's covered. All right. Let me make sure I'm healed up because I'm gonna have to fight these two idiots. Yeah, let me have. Wait, do I have a quick button for magic? Let me see. Is R button magic? No, that's switch. I haven't set the L button. Let me go ahead and make the L button the magic one. Oh, that's not what I wanted. There we go. And then actually use it. All right, here we go. We're infiltrating the Dark Dragon base. Well, we're not infiltrating. We're invading. Nobody gets past us. We're very sharp guards. All right, so we got a bowman and a lancer. The only difference is the bowman has less defense, but we don't have to worry about these guys turning into dragons. They're not going to. How's it going, Lykios? And Armageddon time. How's it going, man? No, you attack. Just play me some Breath of Fire. What would you be streaming today? Okay, so I don't know if I need to go down here. This is where if you fall down... Okay, there are some treasures. Okay, I'll get them. Teardrop. Life. Longsword. And another life. Okay. Darksiders? Oh, that's right. You've been doing Darksiders. That's right. Oh, God. Look at these motherfuckers. We got the Orc Pork here, a.k.a. Warhogs. They do a lot of damage, but as you can see, they're not that hard to kill. Not experienced, though. Nina's level 10. Level 10 for Nina. Yeah, I was going to say, JFK Jr.'s not even alive. What are you talking about? We have to go the long way because there's a pit that you can fall into over there. All right, two more warhogs. I got to make sure I'm not saying warthog. It's warhog. Oh, you're export. You see, I never do. June does the exporting. I always just record as I'm streaming. Because there's a little record button in Streamlabs, and then I just upload that. I want to get there, but I got to go up here. I'm going to have to fight these guys. Halt! Intruder! Well, you don't need editing skills. You just, like I said, you just record it, and then you just upload it. Alright, so this is... Each of these encounters are technically boss battles. You can tell by the music, but they're very easy. If you get hurt, just have Nina heal you. Just whatever. And what you would do is you would have Nina heal you and have Ryu use the key because it does more damage than the boomerang. I mean, it's just easier because, like, your VODs disappear after a while, so if you don't export them right away. Like, June has Twitch Prime, so their VODs stay up for a long time. Editing, it takes a little bit of practice to get good at it, but... A teardrop, herb, life 2, and an acorn. What is the acorn? I think that replenishes... Oh, that's the wrong button. I think that's ability points? Save VODs indefinitely? No. The only way to save VODs indefinitely is to be a partner. Yeah, it replenishes AP. Alright, that's what I thought. Yep. Alright, these guys... Their name is offensive, so we'll just call them helmet dudes. Well, I mean, I think you only just don't play copyrighted music. You know, like, it's not that hard, you know? I only play music from, like, the video games that I'm playing, so. Well, you can keep the VODs for 60 days if you're Twitch Prime. Ryu's level 12. And I got a meat. What's a easy solution? What? Oh, yeah. Yeah, just don't... And as a matter of fact, there's so many resources of copyright-free music playlists that you could use. Hey, Barrel! Baba Booey, Howard Stern's penis. Yeah, all you gotta do is look up, like, what background music is, like, royalty-free. How long? Well, I think if you're Jeff Bezos, you keep all the VODs forever, right? Alright, more Warhogs. Baba Booey! Yeah, Ryu's doing more damage than the key now. I mean, he could do even more damage if I switched him to a sword, but I like being able to hit all the enemies. Oh, dude, you gotta tell us how it is. That burger looks so fucking good. You gotta tell us how that sauce is, because I thought it looked like mayo, but then I read on their website it's like a special sauce. Herb! I'm very... Oh, God, these fucking guys. Alright, so I'm calling them Helmet Men because their name is a slur. Thank you, Squaresoft, for translating this game for Capcom and doing things like that. See, honestly, it's not that different from Working Designs, because Working Designs absolutely would have done that. Baba Booey, the original taupe. In a sense, yeah. Oh, Kevin MacLeod's great, yeah. Kevin MacLeod has music for any occasion, too. Alright, let me go ahead and heal up. Those helmet dudes do a lot of damage. That hamburger looked fantastic. I would definitely eat that. I look at a bunch of pictures of their food at Bastard Burger, whatever the fuck it's called. It seems like the kind of place I would want to check out. I got another herb. Alright, 3 of them this time. You came to rescue the chief? Don't make me laugh. Alright. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Just do the same thing. Well, like I said, there's just Google free, royalty-free playlist of whatever kind of music you want. They play... Okay, but what... Okay, because you're young, Barrel, like, what do you consider to be old school rap? Because everybody has, like, a different definition of that. Thanks for saving me. Let's take their weapons before we leave. Do you want me to lead you to them? Not just yet. Their weapons will be useful. We don't have any in the village. Oh, I wanted to heal up before. Alright, we'll do it. Follow me. Oh, okay. So that's what I would consider old school rap. But then some people will be like, yeah, old school rap is like Nelly or Outkast. And I'm like, I can see that, because that was a long time ago, but that's not what I would consider old school. Step in here while I open the secret passage. We're actually going to fall for this shit. Hey! They fell for it! That was easy. Pog will have a nice snack. Alright, we have to fight this piece of shit. Animal-style fries? Oh. Like from In-N-Out? Is it mean the same thing there, that it's cooked in, like, mustard? Alright, in this case... Let me just see. I'm fine. Alright, we'll have Ryu attack and Nina can use the key. Basically the same thing? Okay. This guy sometimes takes 2 turns because he has 2 heads and, you know. Alright, I'm gonna have you use the key and you're gonna heal Ryu. That's a creature even Moog wouldn't hit on. He's like, I don't know, he's got his charms. I'm into legs, he's got 4 legs. Sorry, Moog. Ah. Ma. So he either does 1 magic attack or 2 physical attacks. You have a question about eggs? I might have an answer. Critical! Oh, well. I mean, you're not doing it on purpose. You just had issues. Oh, those Transformers games are so good, too. Moves like, I'm into tail. Let's hear the eggs question. Rawr. Stop biting me, you piece of shit. Pog got up. All right, now. I don't think it's going to take that much more. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, so in the United States, eggs are basically washed before they're put out for commercial, before you could buy them. And it's to make sure that there's no bacteria or anything like that on the egg itself. So, like, it's safer to touch the eggs. But there's a membrane that gets stripped off, and that makes it where bacteria can get through the shell. So that's why we refrigerate eggs in the United States, because they require refrigeration after they've been washed, because that membrane's not there anymore. There were two of them on the 360. There was War for Cybertron and I think Fall of Cybertron. They were both really good games. They're kind of like played like, I mean, you can fridge your eggs. It's just that in Europe, you're not necessarily, you don't need to. No, I don't think it's chlorine. Like I said, I think it's a little bit more like they just scrub them. All right, Nina reaches level 11. Hold has been learned. Pog, what happened? You're not getting away with this, warrior. Bonk. Go to horny jail. We mean business. Gary comes out of nowhere. I came in from the back and rescued the chief while you kept them busy. You want to fight? Let's go, you and me. And these other two. Alright, Oh, no. I want to put him in the back row. There we go. Alright. Because he uses bows, and Gary uses bows, so he can't use a shield. So he has low defense. Now, at this point in the game, he's not that strong, but he does have a couple of good spells. He'll never learn any other spells. See, because he's a physical character, but right now, which one is it? This fry spell is really good. Oh yeah, we can get free range eggs. You gotta go to a farmer's market, but yeah. She's making a movie with Ben Shapiro? What are they gonna call it? Shorty and the Beast? Hold on. Have you used the key? You use that, and I can get one more shot of this. And early on, that fry spell really helps with bosses. Arrgh! Alright. Nina's got to cure herself. He's got attack now. But yeah, we can get free range eggs totally. Not at a supermarket. Alright. I did a lot of damage. Hopefully it doesn't take that much more, because this guy hurts. I mean, Gary's got that defensive boost. Oh, he's dead. He's got that defensive boost from being in the back row. And since he's using a bow, he doesn't get a penalty. Bow reaches level 9. No, I don't have any of the Transformers. I have War for Cybertron on the Xbox 360. That's where I played it, but I don't have it on Steam. I didn't even know it was on Steam, to be honest. Shapiro Agnew, that's funny. You've won the battle, but not the war. The river is still dry. And he just fucking deuces. They were searching for the ring. Let's find a way to remove the rock. Dwayne The Rock Johnson? Zog is also my enemy. Let me help you fight him. Bo joins the party. One ring to rule them all, and then a darkness bind them. Alright, let me Make sure... Okay, he's still in the back row. Okay, let's go back here. Oh, it's delisted? That sucks. I didn't even know it was ever on Steam, to be honest with you, like, yes. If I was ever to try to stream those games, I would probably try to, like, do the PS3 emulator, you know? No, I didn't know that. Smiles, that's interesting. Eh. Basically, those Transformers games basically played like a better version of Gears of War. Not that Gears of War is bad. I just found the controls in Transformers to be better. Let me take a little shortcut out of here. Boom! Instead of going all the way around, just fall down and then go up the stairs. Oh, I never got these. Let's get them now. All right. Yeah. Well, it's good that I didn't get them now. Wolf helmet. Gee, I wonder if that's for the wolf guy that's in my party right now. Now, what's weird is that there are shields that he can equip, and there's even one shield that only he can equip, but he can never equip shields. Yeah, see. Not even a bandage. We'll give him the helmet, though. Oh my god. Like Yos, this game is mostly furries. I have a dragon, a bird, and a fucking wolf already. Oh, I was going to heal, too. Each clan is based on a different animal. Herb. Teardrop. Herb. Okay, let's get the fuck out of this place. Why'd I step that way? That was very silly. It sucks that you gotta walk all the way out of here, though. Alright, we got some Zards. That's why I said it's Moogle's kind of game. Meow. I think the wolf helmet is more helmet for wolves, not helmet that looks like a wolf. I understand, like, yes, and I mean, you're not doing it as a job like I am, so don't feel the pressure that you absolutely need to do it. Isn't what the best? The walking? Well, I mean, I don't know. To me, the best part of the RPG is just playing the game. It just sucks when you got to walk back through an area that you just... And especially since you also have to walk back through this. You're trying to get it to that point? Oh, okay. Well, it takes a lot of hard work. It's not the easiest thing. See, now for you, Barrel, I would recommend that you try to stream like maybe 3 times a week. You know what I mean? I think that would work for you. But you know what? I know I couldn't be there for the whole thing, but I gotta say, Barrel, I really enjoyed your snack review stream. And I would like you to do more stuff like that. Personally. I really liked it. I was having fun. I liked your reaction. When you ate that fucking candy corn, there's a reason I made a clip out of that. That was the greatest reaction. It's a completely normal reaction to eating candy corn, because candy corn's fucking vile. And you're like, you thought the circus peanuts are bad. When you tried that candy corn, you were like, oh my fucking god. Alright. So let's go back to Tantar to juice up here. Well, you could do more food reviews. You know what I'm saying? Or you could do it like a talk show, like what me and June and Kitty do on June's channel. Oh, that's another thing. If you... Oh, wrong thing. If you put Bo in front, he could shoot arrows, and if you hit the deer with it... It's not the easiest thing to do. There's actually a way to get better arrows later that are faster and go further. But, yeah. It's totally a thing that you can do hunting in this. It's not that good, but... I've never had good candy. I've only had like the traditional candy corn, and I think it's gross. All right. Well, how many remakes of Swedish shows are there? I mean, I don't know how long that would last. Oh, yeah, you don't say anything. Does anybody say anything different? I think the chief might. Yeah, all right, they're all saying the same shit. But I gotta go talk to the chief. But first things first, let's go in here. Yeah, I don't think Barrel would have a lot to talk with. But like, you could do reviews, and you know, I don't know. Do you remember when Real Pixel was doing that stuff? They kind of stopped doing that. Maybe you could pick up where they left off, kind of thing, you know? Yeah, I'm definitely in the candy corn is fucking vile. That's my view of it. Wasn't there the bridge? What? The Dark Dragons will give our water back to us for our treasure. We don't want to give him, but the neighboring village is suffering too. Oh. Am I supposed to just go to the stone robot now? I forget what I'm doing here. You know what? I don't remember. Yeah, Vile, you're right. Vile, V-I-L-E. It's just... It's nasty. A pea ninja? What are you talking about, Lykios? You can't have chocolate for a month. Oh, that's the zombie nipple thing, right? Vile from Mega Man X. Oh. Well, same developer. Believe it or not, there's actually a boss in the late game that looks like a Mega Man character. He looks exactly like Stone Man from Mega Man 5. It's almost near the end, but I'll point him out. Well, I won't need to point him out. You'll be like, holy shit, that's Stone Man from Mega Man 5. Vile P. I did not know that. And I had Mega Man X. You're a pea ninja. When you pee, nobody can hear it. The stone robot can move the rock. This is the guy I gotta talk to. Look for the robot's secret in Agua. That's right. We gotta go to Agua. All right. So Agua is near Romero. The good news is I don't have to backtrack through Windia to get there. There's actually a bit of a shortcut to get there. I'll show you. You've yet to see your zombie nipples. Oh, you'll see your zombie nipples at one point or another, right? I mean, you're all bandaged up right now. Oh, Nintendo Power. That might have been bullshit then. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm not saying don't do gaming stuff. Do gaming stuff, but I'm just saying maybe mix it up a little bit. Yeah, I think that might have been kind of like the old Castlevania instruction manuals that would tell you a whole bunch of weird shit that were like puns and whatnot. They're not going away unless they fall off. Which, I guess if you eat chocolate, that might happen. Wow, a flea? Damn. Weak-ass enemies over here. So instead of going through Windia and the cave to get to Romero, you can go up here. I'll show you the little... Wow, a slime. It's a very big flea, yeah. It's a flea the size of your entire shit. No exposure to smoke, no caffeine, and they stressed chocolate counts. Okay. Well, you don't fucks with caffeine normally, so really and you don't smoke anymore. So all you gotta do is avoid chocolate. So what you want to do here is you just put Gary in front. I know he's called Bo in that, but I refer to them as Gary because I don't fucks with that. Walk through here, and then boom, we're in Romero. I am going to visit Romero because I think things have gotten... the situation's changed here, I believe. Yeah, you can hear the music's all sad. This is Romero. Karma is west of here, and Agua is north. The wizard's potion has tainted the soil. Now zombies roam free. There's something called the cleansing water that might save the soil. Do you know about Agua? The chief said something about the goddess. A couple sold items like the water jar. It will hold vast amounts of water. Yeah, you got a long recovery, but how do you feel? Like, not physically, but mentally. Are you feeling, like, better now? I would imagine that you would, like, almost have, like, like, you'd look down and smile, you know? Water from the spring in the southwest cave will make you feel better. The zombies have eaten our animals. I fear we'll be next. That's right, the pigs are gone now. The old woman goes out at night with all the zombies around. Okay. So I think we do have to come back here at night, so let me just go and walk around until it's nighttime. Can you get out of my way? Hey, Thank you. It's like almost nighttime, so I'll just kind of... Ba 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 ba. You don't feel much different? Yeah, but like you look down and you see like, you know, flat. Run around in circles, run around in circles. Yay! It's just about nighttime. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I see what you mean. Okay, so the euphoria hasn't hit you yet. It will though. It might be late enough now. You just need the old lady to be there. Let's see. Oh, yep, there she is. This is the hour of the zombies. You want the water jar to cleanse the soil? My zombie husband will go away. Tina Belcher is an old woman. I must leave now. The cleansing water will restore the village. I'll miss you, but if you insist. The cleansing water is in the cave to the west. Use the water jar under the tomb. So you get the water jar, you go to the cleansing water, the cave, you fill it up with water, and then you get rid of the zombies. And that'll let you get the item that will let you get into Agua. Water jar! And an herb. Friend fiction? Oh my god. You ship your friend? Oh dear. It's okay to ship real people, but only if they're the Beatles. Several people are typing. What's a jarring experience? Go back to playing the bass. Oh, no, no, Smiles, Jesus. Okay, there's Karma. We don't need to go there. We've already done that. I'll be honest, I've had those same thoughts. There's two particular people. I won't name names because you don't even know them, but there's two people I know that are like, oh, they would be cute together. Yep. Very weak enemies around here. Bolas, really? I mean, technically at this point, you're actually kind of close to where you started the game. Oh my god, Smiles. That was a very Gene Belcher thing to say. I shit mom and dad. It's actually very easy to get through this, but there's a bunch of treasures. There's an herb. An oib. Oh, Ghost Knight, right? Yeah. This enemy that's still incorrectly flagged as a boss. I could see that. Link was definitely looking at her like, whoa, right before she disappeared at the end. Ryu's level 13. Ah, you weren't the only one thinking that. Nice helmet. It's very nice. I pressed the wrong button. Let's see about that nice helmet. That's not good for him. Oh, I'll put it on her. Okay. No, as in Link from Twilight Princess Smiles. I don't think I need anything special to kill this guy in one round, now that I have 3 characters. Told you. Stats is 69 across the board. Nice. Another Ghost Knight. Ow! Dig again, motherfucker. Also, another cool thing about using the boomerang is if Ryu gets a counter hit, he hits everybody. You're not... No, I know you're not high. You're just Smiles. I'm used to you asking questions like that. Ow. Get fucked. You're a little high. Well, you're on painkillers. What did they give you for in terms of pain relief? Like, what are you rocking there? This is actually a pretty short dungeon. I'm gonna go this way because there's another treasure chest. Wow, they gave you the good shit, huh? What is this guy called? Mage. All right. I don't think he's anything special. Oh, this isn't EB's first radio. Radio? This isn't EB's first rodeo. They know about that. All right, let me just real quick. I set up the buttons, and I can never remember that that's L to go to magic. That's okay. Obviously, Gary needed healing there. Oh, actually, do I need to go? Yeah, I do. Okay. I don't need to, but there's a treasure chest. Oh, okay, a firestone. That's not bad. I might sell it, though. I'm at the point where those items are a little less useful than they were. All right, another ghost knight. Ow. It's a state-approved high. Yeah, but EB, you've had multiple surgeries. You don't... You know how to deal with the painkillers. Gary's level 10. I will generally refer to the characters by their accurate names. Alright, the blurbs are not a threat. I usually get Vicodin. One's not really worse than the other, really. Upper, I think down first? I think? Yes, okay, cool. I've never had surgery, so... Herb. Oh, amoebas. Alright. These guys can actually be a little bulky, so I'll do that. Oh, I'm sorry, amoeblob. Not an amoeba, an amoeblob. They have the animations of getting smaller when you hit them. I think it's kind of cool. I guess the idea is that if you fall asleep, you're not in as much pain, maybe? I don't know. I've never taken anything like that. I've taken codeine is the strongest thing I've ever taken. Okay. Let's heal. Bom, bom. Wow. One blurb. Not even a group of them, but a single blurb. Looking at me. Just sitting there like a wiener. Is there anything over here-ish? Yes, there is. Okay. Teardrop. I'm getting a lot of teardrops recently. And they're mage. '86 mode? Wow. I haven't even played classic mode. I haven't played Bloodstained since basically when it came out. I am planning to revisit it at some point because they've added so much content. I'll restream the whole thing and check out the new content. But basically, like, I streamed it when it came out, and then I played, like, Curse of the Moon 2, you know. Like, I haven't touched it since then. So it definitely is a game I want to go back to. I love how well they're supporting it, and they're just continuing to release content for it. Like, you know, really just tits up for Koji Igarashi for not only making such a fantastic game, but like proving that the concept of a Kickstarter game can not only be as good as you hope it is, but even better. Which way first? Nope, not that way. This way first, because there's some treasures. You know what I still haven't gotten is my physical release. I asked them about it once, because they said they were sending out physical releases, and I said, hey, I haven't gotten mine. And they're like, oh, the PC physical... Oh, bronze helmet, right? The PC physical release is delayed. And I'm like, okay. Like, I still want it. I want that box. I'll give him the bronze helmet. And... Can you wear the visor? Do you even want to wear the visor? Nah, it's not as good as the wolf helmet. Alright. I didn't think Mighty Number 9 was trash either. It's just that, like, we were expecting a masterpiece, and we got a game that was kind of, you know, a 7 out of 10 situation. It was good. It was not great. It was good. All right. The water jar fills with water. Believe it or not, we are going to come back here at some point. Late in the game. You receive the cleansing water. Ryu hurries to Romero. To get the good ending in this, you have to do, like, a bunch of obscure shit. I don't know, Bloodstained met and exceeded expectations, so, you know. Ryu sprinkles the water in this one spot. The cleansing water has purified the soil. Talk to Dr. Wily here. Thank you, warrior. Use this tablet to enter Agua. No, but I was saying that, like, you said it could never have met it. I think it could have. It could have met expectations, like Bloodstained did. You know what I mean? It's just that... $4. I mean, a cure. Herb. And a tablet. Like, Bloodstained proved that a Kickstarter game can totally meet expectations. Thank you, warrior. Use this tablet to enter Agua. Now, what's really cool about going to Agua is that Agua is actually the way to get to the final dungeon. It's just that we don't know that yet. We're only going there to get a way to move the stone robot. But what's really cool is that if you kind of know what you're doing, we're going to come back to Agua. So get out of my way, Jesus. We're going to come back to Agua several times. But if you know what you're doing, you can get some late game equipment very early. Like, very early. So let's just put Gary in front for now, so I can walk through the trees. This is Agua right here. Stuhl, Warthog Stuhl. All right. Right there. Ba, 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 ba. I mean, the issue with Mighty Number 9 is it was budgeted to come out on like 11 different systems, and ain't it leveled up? And they spent a lot of the money that was supposed to be for the game on things like an anime and whatnot. That was never going to happen. Ryu read the inscription on the tablet. So what that does is it lowers Agua down just enough where you can get into it. That's why you never want to store the tablet away, because we're going to be coming back here several times. Because you can store key items that you don't need. Well, I mean, the art style, I don't think it was ever going to be the same as the pitch, because that was all concept art. I didn't mind the graphics. I just, I thought they could have been polished up a bit more. So you can see there's breakable walls. We can't get through those yet. There's locked doors we can't get through. So we're going to come back. We're going to come through here a few times as we get more characters that can deal with those things. But aside from that, there is a way to get some really insanely good equipment very early. And I talked about this recently, but a lot of the issues that I had with the whole Mighty Number 9 debacle have more to do with the toxic fandom than the developers themselves. Herb. I mean, Keiji Inafune turned out to kind of be a dick. There's no getting around that. But people were misquoting him as well, and the fans were being cockmongers. They were mongering cock, which is never a good thing. Cock shouldn't be mongered. The cock needs to be restrained, not mongered. Oh, I didn't get that other one. Apple, acorn. Life 2. Oh, really? I'm actually interested to know just what they pick as number 1 best and number 1 worst. Get some zombies here. Oh, that's another good thing about the boomerang is if it's a crit, it hits everybody for a crit. It's not like Dragon Quest where it could be like a crit on one and not the other. We're not going to be using the boomerang too much longer, though. Yeah, I'm just curious to know. if you don't mind. Got some more Skull Rider guys. Ba, 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 ba. Basically, as soon as I'm like ready to fight the next boss, I'm gonna take the boomerang off. So I already have a sword that would be decent for this. Is there anything over here that I can get? I don't think there is. No, I would need Ox or Builder. I would need Builder to get through there. They renamed him Ox for some reason. Yo! Yo! Ba 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 ba. Alright. I think we do want to pop on this. I'm gonna go this way. Now you see why when I wrote on those things in Legend Heroes, like, this is like some Breath of Fire shit. Sun Helmet. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, we'll give him that. I don't think you could use... Yeah, you can't use that. And I don't think you want the Bronze Helmet, but let me check. It's still not as good as the Wolf Helmet. Wow, 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 wow. It's very easy to get through this very quickly. It's just if you want all the treasures, you got to take a lot of detours. Alright, 2 more Warhogs. Worst is Sleeping with the Frenemy. You know, I watched that one kind of recently, and I didn't dislike it. It wasn't like the best ever, but I certainly didn't dislike it. That's where Jocelyn stayed with the Belchers. Bo reaches level 11. She was a nightmare. Oh, no, wait, not Jocelyn. Tammy. I always get those two mixed up. Glued, Where is my Bob? I may not have seen that one. Hold on, let me Google that real quick. Glued, Where is my Bob? Glued, Where is my Bobbo? Oh, it's season 6, so I have seen it. Oh, that one. Yeah, oh, that was a good one. Yeah, that was actually the 100th episode. We talked about this on the Discord. They didn't know it was going to be the 100th episode. Thief Cloak. Because it wasn't 100th in production order. But when it was announced that it was 100th it was going to be the 100th episode aired, they were like, okay, we have to do something we have to make it better. We have to do something special for it. Yeah, can you wear the chainmail? Let's see. And that's where I remember when I linked to that song, Bad Stuff Happens in the Bathroom. They wrote that song specifically because it was the 100th episode. Bad stuff happens in the bathroom. I'm just glad that it happens in a vacuum. Can't let them see me with my pants down. Acorn. Alright, let's try this way. Yeah, okay, that's right. Oh, that's cool, Barrel. I really like Bob's Burgers. I'm trying to get through, all of the series before the movie is released, but I don't know by what venue they're going to release the movie. Because it was originally supposed to come out, last year, and it was going to be in theaters, but obviously COVID hit, and, they delayed it, and I was hoping... Hey, Azoth! I was hoping that maybe they'll release it on Disney+. Okay, got a hairband. That should be a pretty good helmet from Nina. Let's see. Yep, okay. I'm doing pretty good. I ain't seen you a bit. How you been? Herb. Disney does technically own Family Guy. That's true. Alright, we got more Warhogs. Nothing I can't handle. Meow, 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 meow. I have no issue with Family Guy being on Disney Plus, because I don't have to watch it. We'll see. I mean, competition is healthy. I mean, I like HBO Max, actually, so... Bracelet. No, I don't want to go that way. Okay, so the bracelet's a shield, and I think that would be for Nina. Ba 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 ba. I think you stress over that Disney Plus group too much. Let's see. Is that good? Oh, that's way better. All right. Her defense is pretty good now. Ah, yes. The OG Breath of Fire. The Dragon Warrior. Dang. So we'll come back here when we get Karn. And we'll come back here when we get Builder as well. Yeah, I know. It just seems like you're always kind of stressed out by it. But I guess that could be just because you're, like, venting, you know? All right, hold on. Is this where... I might be a different... Yeah, here it is. Steel bow. That's a secret. That's a little secret. You heard that, like, bloop, bloop, bloop. That wasn't a normal treasure chest opening. Let me show you something. You see his attacks? His attack is 57 right now, right? Watch this. 78! That's a really good weapon. I think there might be one on the other side, too. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's like one of the things that the developers put in there to get a really good weapon early on. But you heard that sound effect was completely different. I think there's one on the other side, too. Oh, Gibbs, you stinky bastard. What are you, below me? Yeah. You stinky puppy. Stinky puppy, man. Ah. It's like dog food and shit. Let's see. No. Unless it's over here. The horror of the dog fart. Oh, yeah, when I had a cat back in the day, her farts were... Yikes. The monster left marble 3. I think the marble 3 is like a... Nah, there's nothing there. The marble 3... Nice! Not, these are the normal amount of gassy. The marble 3 is basically like a repel in Pokemon. I think the cat farts smell worse, but cats seem to fart less often than dogs, so you're dealing with it more with dogs. Let me go ahead and just heal up a bit, because we are about to fight a boss. That's my assessment based on the 1 cat I've had and the 4 dogs I've had. Alright, so that's where the boss is. Let me real quick... We'll take... I'm going to give him the, probably the longsword, maybe? We'll do longsword? Yeah, we'll do longsword. Of course, there's an enemy right there. Oh, it's just a skeleton rider? I can handle that. Skull rider guy. Alright. It'll be like a while before Bo will need another weapon. There might be other secrets that I miss. 25 minutes to burger. I'm the boss that guards the key. You want to test your strength? Let's fucking do this. So these cloud bosses, these ghosts, are actually the only bosses that don't have secret life bars. So once you take them down, they're taken down. So you do that, and you're gonna do... You can get 2 shots of fry in, and then just start attacking with that bow. The only thing is they always do that. So it can be kind of hard to stay alive during this. Okay. Right, you do that. You're going to do that. And you're going to do that. T minutes 25 to burger. Oof. Whoa, hello. No. Okay, eat Earth Key, cure yourself, and... Hold on. Before I go attacking, I do have a fire... Oh, I have a Bolt Stone, too. Burger time. Recover. It's a good point to use all those items. Wait, hold on, I have Cura, too. Oh. I think I have a cold stone too, don't I? And a fire. I have all three of them. There we go. Ow. 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 Bo takes more damage. It's just the way it is. He's got no shield. Actually, hold on. See something. Alright. Now you use the Firestone. You just attack, because you're going to do more damage anyway with that steel bow. Oof. Okay. Alright, we're down to regular ass bullshit. Mini pizza. Every time I hear the phrase mini pizza, I think of that scene in Men in Black 2, where the guy's trying to explain the concept of mini pizza to J&K. Alright, this is almost over. Like I said, he doesn't have a secret life bar, so we can just go ham. If it gets really bad and you're afraid Bo's gonna die and not get experience points, you can just have him defend. But, oh, what do I don't recommend that, personally. He should be strong enough. It's just kind of rough to do this with only 3 guys. Forgot about that scene? Yeah. You want some mini pizzas? Not right now, Mom! Heal yourself. Of course. Definitely gotta heal Bo. I can sure use a crit. Ooh. This might kill on the next... I'm gonna kill him on this turn. I'm just gonna... Hold on. Yeah, we're gonna kill him on this turn. I mean, if you have issues, you could try the attack up spell and whatnot, but he's just not that hard. Dead. Well done, Ryu. You deserve the key. Search this pillar. Blah, 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 blah. Da 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 da, ya mama. Alright. So let's, ooh. Just heal. And we can get the hell out of here. Search the pillar. Search the pillar. Let me just check to see if there's any other of those secrets around. I don't think there are, but I think it was just the one, but it got me wondering. Okay, now we're good. Not there, at least. I remember when I did the YouTube version of this, I did not get that. And people were asking me, like, why did you get that? I was like, I didn't feel like it. But I guess I should have, just to show them that it was there. I'm pretty sure that's the only one, but now I'm like, wait a minute, maybe there's more. Yeah, it's only the one. There's other really good equipment that you can get way before you're supposed to in this place, but that's the one that's like a secret that the developers definitely put there to help them. Because look at how much freaking damage Gary can do right now. It's ridiculous. Alright. But the next few times we come here, it's trivial because we're going to be way stronger than the enemies anyway. But once I think, yeah, Karn will join me and I'll come back here because he can open the locked doors. And then when Builder joins, I could, he can break down that one wall that's weak. He could bust it open and we can get those treasure chests. Ba ba ba. Alright, Skull Riders. I'm going to take a very brief bathroom break, guys. Gibbs, don't go crazy. No, stop jumping. Stop jumping. I'll be right back. Let the auto battle take care... Please don't jump. Let the auto battle take care of things while I go pee. Stop jumping. Nice things are nice. Mr. Gibbsy Doodle. I'm back. I could do it like Kyle from South Park. I'm back. All right, Gary's level 12. Okay, we're just about out of here. Yeah, that wall there could be broken by Builder. Warhug. You walking with his tits, mommy? Well, then I'll walk with my tits then. All right, we're out of here. All right, I don't think I'm at the point where I would have a warp spell, but let me just check. Yeah, not quite. All right, which button did I set to that, actually? It's this one, all right. All right, so we want to go to the stone robot next. But let's stop in Tantar to heal up and whatnot. And I guess I could have stopped right there in Romero, but it's kind of trivial to get back to Tantar. So that key is the key that will make the robot move. We're actually kind of coming up. It's not that much longer before I will have to fight the most ridiculously hard boss in the game. Like it's just so fucking terrible how ridiculously hard this boss is that's coming up soon. And I'm dreading that. Because this is not a hard game. This is actually a rather, as far as RPGs go, this is an easy game. And as far as specifically Breath of Fire games go, it's the easiest one, not counting 6, because 6 doesn't exist. With, Breath of Fire 5 easily being the toughest, followed by 2. Then 4, and then 3, and then this one. So this one's very easy, but there's this one part that's coming up, like I said, pretty soon. And it's a ridiculously unbalanced nightmare that I've always struggled with every single time. Which is why I've been very careful to not run from any battles, and I've always, gotten all the treasures and everything, and I made sure to get that steel bow hidden in the wall. Because, goddamn, Yeah, the gremlin guy, right? Moogle, that's what you're thinking of? Let me also save it, because I haven't done that in a while. It's a little while, but it's going to come up like pretty soon. Alright, so we'll walk up to where the stone robot is. Just basically keep going north. Yeah, that gremlin is a nightmare. And there's no real strategy to fighting him other than be prepared to fight him. Oh, wait, do I have to go through the cave yet, or...? No, I only go through that cave when I'm getting the ring, right? I think we can just go straight to the robot. I'm pretty sure at this point I just go to the robot. It's later when I go to that cave to get the ring. I'll probably give the ring to Gary. Rearridge is level 14. Because Gary's just pure attack with like almost no defense. And he's got a little bit of magic, but it's only useful for a little while, Because he never learns new spells. Most characters in this don't learn new spells by leveling up. Only Nina and Dees learn new spells by leveling up. And, like, Ryu and Karn learn spells. But actually, wait, Mogu does too. Not Mogu, what's his name? Gobi? Manilo. Manilo does, that's the wrong way. Manilo learns, like, 1 or 2, but they're only usable underwater. But... yeah, Dees and Nina, not Mogu, I was thinking of Manila. Decent Nina, they learn new spells by leveling up. Karn and Ryu learn new spells by story events. And then there's a few characters like Builder and Gary that have spells that they start with, but those are the only spells they ever get. And with Builder, it's actually cool because he starts with Cura 3. He doesn't have a lot of ability points, but just the fact that he can do a Cura 3 for you, it helps. My typical battle is... My typical formation for the front row is Ryu, Dees, Ryu, Dees, Builder, and then like a shamanized Karn. Like I'll shamanize Karn, usually with Manilo and Gary to make the Shin. I think it's called Shin shamanization. There's other shamanizations in it. There's Puka, there's Doof, there's Debo, but Shin is the one I usually go with because he's pretty strong and he leaves a lot of your characters free. Alright, so Nina leveled up and learned Warp. I was just saying I don't have the Warp spell yet, and there it is. You can get meat from those groundhog guys, but I'm not worried about it. Yeah, Ox. They named him Ox for some reason. A few of the names got changed by Square. Like I said, Gary became Bo. Builder became Ox. They changed the color of Karn's skin, although that was probably a good idea. To make the only black guy in the group be a thief is kind of a little weird. And Dees got changed to blue in both Breath of Fire 1 and 2 for some reason. I don't know, they're both very descriptive names, and I'm not a fan of either name, but I tend to go with the more accurate names. Herb. Bronze Helmet. Let me check on that. I think that... Yeah, no, I don't need it. I don't need it. Alright, there's some Dark Dragons there we're gonna have to fight. Let me just make sure I'm healed up after I fight the zombie. It looks like I'm pretty healed up. When those veins start actually pumping like blood or whatever the hell it is, it actually looks really cool in the battle scene. Yeah, especially since he looks very stereotypical, we'll say. When they made him a white guy, it wasn't exactly the perfect solution to that, but at least they tried something, you know? He doesn't look as stereotypical. I control the stone robot. Give me that key. Alright. So we got 2 Lancers and a General. This is actually not difficult at all. I mean, the Lancers are almost not a threat at all. And we've already fought a General at one point, so... This is the second time fighting a General. Counterattack, bitch! Arg! Oh, I thought that might kill him right there. Well, it's definitely not going to take a whole lot more. I mean, if anything, I can have Gary use one of his spells. But I don't think... Yep, no, he's done. So this is the robot's heart, but you also need to access its brain, too, to get it to move. This just turns it on. Calm down, Moog. Bum, bum. And activates the teleporters. Yeah, only Ryu got hurt in that battle. Alright. So there's some treasures to get, and also we gotta get to the robot's brain pan. Ba, ba. Oh, not that one. Okay. I thought it might lead to the treasures. The encounter rate's extremely low right now, but you can run into enemies, and I think the battle background looks great with all the blood pumping and everything. It's a cool animation. Ba, 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 ba. Acorn, okay. Last night. Oh, yeah. I mean, the Evo teleport maze wasn't that bad. It was just that you have to understand the concept that the teleporters are all one way. Like, if you go through a teleporter and it brings you another one, going in the one you just came out of might bring you somewhere else. Okay, we got life 2 and a marble 1. Marble 1, I believe, is if you use it in battle, it's a guaranteed crit. The marble 1 is the crit. Marble 2 is like a repel. And I forget what the marble 3 is the repel. I forget what the marble 1 is. 2 is, rather. There is a marble 2, but I forget what it does. I think it's like a stat change or something. Here's the robot's brain. The key works. Cool little cutscene coming up. Robot, take us to the lake. Robot online. Time to fuck shit up. Takes big steps, huh? Maybe it's jumping. I think every RPG has to have some sort of teleport puzzle at some point. There's the big-ass rock. When we destroy the rock, we'll restore the river. Robot, use your power to destroy the rock. Acknowledged. Blast. Yay. Ryu, we did it. Yes, now we can return to the village. Back to the village again. Oh boy, that part is coming up, Moogle. That fucking horrible, no good, very bad boss. Although I think we got to go through the cave first to get the ring. Robo helped out. Because he's never going to give you up. He's never going to let you down. He's never going to run around and hurt you. I think we're supposed to go in the cave, but we got to get the key from the Tuntar chief first. I believe the Tuntar chief gives it to you. Also, actually, wait, hold on. I had an idea. Because now that I have the warp spell, it might be a good time to go back to Camlon. I said I would go back there. And now that I have the warp spell, I don't have to walk all the way back there. Because the situation in Camlon has changed. And there's a bunch of items you can get. Listen to the music. You gotta come here during the day, though. There's nobody around. Yep, exactly. Tantar is the Wolf People village, and Tantar is the human village. Although they all wind up living in Tantar after the wedding. There we go. Ba 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 ba. Relax and have a good time. We rebuilt the town. This is Camlon. What's funny is they never rebuild Dragnier, but they rebuilt Camlon. This is Camlon. Ryu, close your eyes. It's Ryu. You're our hero. Doesn't look a thing like me. No, I'm joking. Thank you, Ryu. Our kingdom has thrived with your help. Relax and have a good time. I think you can come back here at any point after getting Nina. I'm just waiting for a good point to do it. Watch closely. The hands are quicker than the eye. Relax and have a good time. There's some items to get to. I just mainly wanted to get anything that's going to help me with that gremlin battle that's coming up pretty soon. Oh, God, Moogle. Fur pile, really? As a marble 1. I'm going to set it up for basically for Gary to do a lot of things. Yeah. Yeah, you're wrong. You're not incorrect, but you're wrong. Proton A. I think Proton A raises defense in battle. It's supposed to be protein, but they, like I said, Squaresoft fucking mangled this game. Like I said, I can't say that it's all Square. Like Capcom mangled Breath of Fire 2 even worse. So, okay, a Wisdom Potion. Let me go ahead and use that on her. It's one of those Arthur portraits. Da, 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 da. There might be something upstairs. Let me just check. There's also some stuff in the palace to get. Yep, there's something there. Anytime you see that particular style of dresser, this right here, you know there's an item in it. Dark Kiss. All right. I don't know what the Dark Kiss does. I think it might inflict a status on the enemy, but I'm not sure about that. There's a lot of items, and I'm just like, whatever. I don't know what that does. Don't need it. Nope, nothing here. Oh, okay. Let's go in the palace. Wait, did I look in the inn? It's a kiss from the darkness. I don't know if I look back here or not. I mean, there is something there. I don't know if I got it or not. No, I didn't. It's an agility potion. Hello. I'm almost out of storage space. I might have to actually store some things soon. Actually, I should sell some stuff, too. Do you look like female Cloud? Hold on, I gotta look. Not really. What about a kiss from a rose on the gray? Our hero is here. Let's sing, dance, and celebrate. Relax and have a good time. I think you could walk around that to talk to that guy, but I don't think he's got much to say, so. We can live peacefully now, all because of Ryu. I say the same thing. All right. So whenever you see a pot like this, you want to just kind of push it out of the way and then search. Nothing? Really? I'm surprised. I thought there'd be something there. That's surprising. Ba 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 ba. Oh, there's one there too. Ba 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 da. Hey. Da, 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 da. Push. Nothing. Wow. I could have sworn there were items under those pots. I mean, there's pots like that in other places where there's items, but I thought there would be here. Nothing. Wow. Ba-da. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Let's go up here. No, those pots weren't there before. Insanely cheesy. It looked like it had cheese. Is that American cheese? Because that's what it looked like it was. Ryu, we're having the celebration to wish you a successful journey. The king believes in your strength. He knows that you'll defeat Zog. All right. What is the sauce like? Like what kind? 6 pieces of cheddar. Wow, that's a lot of cheddar. That's my kind of cheddar, though. What is the sauce like? I know it's like a special sauce, but can you tell like what it is? At first I thought it was mayo, but obviously we know it's not. Alright, let's, hello. Warp back to Tantar. Notice that Tantar is not on my warp list. There's actually a reason for that. But I believe I need to go to Tantar. I mean, I'll talk to the chief here because I'm here, but I believe I need to go to Tantar and talk to that guy. 6 pieces of cheddar, damn. Dude, get out of my way. Thank you. He actually listened. Ryu, you should look for the ring. It is hidden in a cave upstream. Oh, no, it is this guy. All right, never mind. The key is down below. Okay. I was incorrect. Some kind of okay sauce with some slight jalapeno flavor. So is it just like a spicy mayo? Herb. And there's the key. All right, let me stop at one of the shops here just to sell off some of the crap I have, because I saw my inventory was almost full, and you know, you don't want that. I could also store stuff in the bank, but I don't need to do that just yet. I just have a lot of like bullshit armor and weapons that I don't need. But let me just see if you have a better sword for me real quick, because I wasn't buying swords last time. But let me just check. No, you have crap. Okay, let me just see. Oh, I have a luck potion? Hold on, let me use that. I remember I picked up that luck potion when I was playing as Nina. I said I wanted to save it for when Ryu comes back. Slightly spicy mayo thing wasn't insanely good. But does it work with like the whole experience? Like it sounds like it's really good. No, you could just, you could just tell them I don't want the mayo or I don't want the sauce on it. I don't think that a burger really needs a lot of sauce, you know what I mean? All right, sell that. Sell that. These dark kisses, I am never going to use them. We are going to sell them. I'm not even sure I know what they do. I think they inflict some sort of status on enemies. By the way, moondrops, they're like, look at how much they're worth. 10,000. They're like one of the best items in the game. You want to hang on to those. Dark kiss, long sword, sell that. Sell the bandage. Oh, I want to check out this picture. The fries are meh? Oh, you got the regular ass fries. They had those like cheese fries with like onions and like all kinds of different stuff on it. That burger looks so good. That's a lot of cheese though. Holy shit. That'll put hair on your chest, Moogle. Holy crap. That looks good. Are you going to be able to finish that? Because that thing is, that's a handful. Oh, that's right. You said animal fries, yeah. I mean, you see, here's the thing. The reason that people go gaga for animal-style fries at In-N-Out is because In-N-Out's fries are not good. So it needs that mustard flavor, you know? Because otherwise it's just not... they're just lousy fries. You know what I'm saying? That's funny, Hitomi. Hitomi's roasting people out here. All right, let's go get that ring. Okay. Well, are you going to be able to finish that thing? That's what I want to know, because that looks like that's a monster hamburger right there. I mean, I would be able to finish it, but I'm a big fucking dude. The burger will be no problem? Okay, that's a lot of fries, too. I would have ordered those fries that I saw on their website. They're like cheese fries with like onions and like there were like a whole scallions. There's a whole bunch of shit on there. Take down that Piggly Wiggly motherfucker. This is a pretty short area. So wisdom potion. Let's go ahead and use that real quick. You thought you ordered that? No, yeah, animal fries are just fries cooked in mustard. That's really all it is. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, all animal style means is with onions and mustard, and they like fry it in the mustard. And it's popular at In-N-Out because In-N-Out's fries are basically cardboard, so you need to add flavor to it. It's okay, man. I mean, you got that fucking gigantic hamburger with all that fucking cheese on it. I mean, that's a meal and a half right there. Yeah, but as for WandaVision, I plan on watching it once all the episodes are out. I want to be able to binge it. I did see there was a trailer for Falcon and the Winter Soldier, so I'm excited to see that too. But once again, I'd prefer to watch a season at a time, like at my own pace. So I'll just wait for all the episodes to be there, and then I'll watch it. Right, in the water. Shit, G.I. Joe. That blue chest is where we're trying to get. But Foist... Why do you think it'll have the same quality as Age of Ultron? That's a silly thing to say. You know Joss Whedon isn't involved. All the issues that I had with the first two Avengers movies were Joss Whedon issues. I'm surprised they're still making me fight zombies at this point. Gunny's outside barking like crazy. Okay, this is where we're going. First, I want to get whatever this is. Alright. Yeah, Joss Whedon's pretty canceled at this point. Honestly, I never liked his work. I really never liked his work. I mean, the first Avengers movie, I have kind of I have kind of a complicated relationship. The first time I saw it, I was like, it's alright. You know, it was good, but like, it didn't blow me away. And then over time, I came to appreciate it more. You know, I started liking it more. I started seeing what other people were seeing. And as soon as Infinity War dropped, I was like, no, that's what the Avengers movie should have been from the get-go. Like, they should have been epic like that. Yeah, and it's a little frustrating because I'd rather fight stronger enemies that give better experience because I'm about to hit that brick wall that is the Gremlin boss. Once you get past the Gremlin boss, that issue becomes less. He inspired a lot of people, but I didn't like Buffy. You know what I mean? I didn't like those shows. I didn't like the stuff that he worked on. And to me, it's like, I don't think he's like totally a bad writer. It's just not to my taste. You know what I'm saying? I think he's a decent writer that has a very specific style that I don't. Ooh, $4 that I don't appreciate. Okay, here we are. Another zombie. I said I'd much rather fight stronger enemies at this point and level up more, but like I said, we're coming up on the very most difficult part of this game. It's really the only part that's difficult. Oh, hey, Amoeblobs. That's not too bad. Ba 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 ba. Really? With the fucking fireball? Alright, whatever. Burnout. You're a burnout. I can heal a like tiny bit of damage. Yeah, but okay, I just read what you said, Barrel, but like I don't think Age of Ultron is in... Oh, it was level 13. I don't think it was an average MCU movie. I think it was probably the worst one in the MCU, personally. I think it was the very worst one. And it was still kind of decent. That's the thing about the MCU. It's not a bad movie. It's just a bad MCU movie. It's not up to the standards of all of the other ones. Oh. See, now, Zack Snyder, he's also a guy that has a very specific style, but I happen to like his specific style, and he's definitely not a trash garbage monster like Joss Whedon is. Like, Zack Snyder's like a pretty decent dude for the most part. He does sometimes surround himself with people that are not so decent, which I understand sometimes you have to do that to further your career, but I have liked all of the Zack Snyder movies that I've seen. The only like major Zack Snyder movie that I haven't seen is Sucker Punch, because I know that I will absolutely hate Sucker Punch, so I refuse to see it. You know what I'm saying? I look at that and I'm like, I'm going to hate that movie. I will not watch that. And we're going down this way, actually. But I pretty much like all of his movies. Man of Steel probably being my absolute favorite. He did a pretty good version of Watchmen. His Dawn of the Dead remake was good. I mean, the guy just makes good movies. Sky Shield. Well, I mean, if she had experiences like that, I think that it's very much up to her when she'll talk about it, you know? She might be sitting there saying, oh, I'm focused on my family, I don't want to talk about it. But the reality is she just might not want to talk about it because she doesn't want to relive it. I mean, but just the fact that she said that reveals that she did have some sort of negative experience with Joss Whedon. Which is really all the information that we need, right? She's basically just saying me too without giving all the details. Alright. We're just about there. Yep. There's no boss in this place, which is good. There's the ring. So the ring actually has a practical use. It just gives you... Whoever you equip it to, it gives you 10 strength points. So I'm going to give it to... where the hell is it? He can't equip it? Oh, I guess I have to give it to Ryu. That sucks. I wanted to give it to Gary. Alright. I usually do give it to Ryu, but yeah. Because if a woman tells me, hey, this guy was inappropriate with me, I'm like, okay, well, fuck that guy. He's an asshole. I don't have to be like, no, tell me all the details. Tell me the details, sister. Alright. I don't want to hear the details. The details are almost always sickening. Let me, since I'm out of doors, we'll warp to Tantar. Actually, do I want it? Yeah, I do want to do this. We're gonna have to fight that gremlin one way or another. Yeah. You get stopped by these people no matter which way you come in. We're ready for the ceremony. So they're gonna have the wedding. Now, literally every single person from Tantar is here, so... Let me just stay at the end real quick. Yeah, see, now, I think that, like... I don't believe that Roman Polanski's victim ever said that she forgives him. She just said she doesn't want to have any part of it. She doesn't want to be any part of it. She doesn't want to talk about it. She doesn't want to be re-victimized. See. Terry and Amelia are eternally grateful to you. It's good to know that we have a neighbor who is trustworthy. Congratulations, Terry. Congratulations, Amelia. Peace is returned to our village. Ba, ba, ba. The ring is our treasure. It gives us strength. Now it gives me strength. Yay, Ross, what's going on? Ryu, please congratulate the newlyweds. I'll get to it. Terry and Amelia are turning... we heard that one. Yeah, we've heard that one as well. Come here, you. Our water has returned. Thank you. You're still in the water? We're talking about the wedding now. Come on now. Ryu, please congratulate... yeah, okay, let's just go in. Very short wedding ceremony here. Let's begin the ceremony. We're here to join Terry and Amelia. Have a long, happy life together. Boom, you're fucking married. Smash face. Calm down, Moog. Moog's like, I wish I was Amelia. Alright, on to the reception. I wish all weddings were like that. You can cross the river by using the stone robot. You'll find a port in the town on the other side. Yeah, because the Dark Dragon smashed up the bridge going to the next town, which is the port town of Agua. Oh, not Agua, what's it called? Aurea. Because it means gold. How'd your physical go? I'll steal the stone robot during the wedding. Ha ha. Yeah, I was thinking of that myself, and I was like, I don't need that answer. Robot, destroy the village. Yep, there goes Tantar. That's why it's not a warp point. What power? Destroy the next village too. What? Do you want me to say Simon Says? Destroy the next village now. So the robot won't actually hurt people. It only destroyed the village because there's nobody in it. What's going on? Why did you stop? Moogle, Jesus. That's fucking disgusting, dude. Look, it stopped. I mean, you know, you put on a fuse, so what? I mean, haven't we all, right? In quarantine, especially. Let's go. We can regain control of the robot. All right. Oh, this is going to suck. I hate fighting this boss. I mean, and also just make sure it didn't fuck up the rows. No, the rows are fine. Yeah, EB lost 8 pounds yesterday while sleeping. We're like, Jesus, Moogle, and then Jesus isn't like, don't bring me into this. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Let me make a save, too, because this is going to be a nightmare. I hate fighting this guy. The only part of this game that's unreasonably difficult. Hell, it's the only part of the game that's difficult. Wait, no, we don't go that way. We go this way. At least this is pretty easy to get through because the encounter rate is ridiculously low. Like, it's very rare to even... Oh, look at that. Very rare to even hit an encounter. Ow. I think it looks cool with the pulsating veins and shit. Alright, let me just... I know I only took 7 damage, but you need to be at your very best for this part. My dick is Nintendo hard. Of course they hung up. My dick is... Oh my god. I remember when we made that zombie sneak attack song, My Dick is Nintendo Hard. And I told June about... I'm gonna do a song called My Dick is Nintendo Hard. And they're just like, you're wrong. Oh god, these fucking guys. Alright, I actually want to fight these guys because they might level up. Alright, 3 helmet dudes. That's not bad. Ba, 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 ba. I had one of those spam callers ask, like, is John there? And I'm like, who's John? He sounds hot. And they just hung up right away. Oh, is it helping? Wow, two encounters in here. It's kind of shocking, to be honest. Usually I walk through this whole thing without running into an enemy. A bit? Okay, here we go. So you've got the ring. Well, you're going to have to take it away. This guy sucks. Alright, we're going to start with... Actually, we're going to start with you... Well, I want to see how much damage I get. He's not dangerous until he's at low health. Then he's ridiculously dangerous. He's attack up here. $19. 15. Alright. Okay, you're going to use the ring. You're going to attack. And we'll hit him with that attack up spell. There we go, 25. Alright. I don't want to use any of his magic until this guy gets serious. A green man-bat from Bat. Oh yeah, he does look like Man-Bat. This guy's just tough. There's nothing about this battle that's fun. Just keep powering up Gary. That wasn't as good. Alright. He has an attack that hits everybody for really good damage, and he will spam the shit out of it once he's at low health. Oh, hello, don't do that, don't do that. I don't have defense up yet, so... This is the attack. Once he's low health, that's all he'll do. Yeah, I'm not getting good damage, damn. Alright. Oof. Yeah, I'm still at the point where Cura 2's only good if you're at very low health. Oof. I hate this guy, he sucks. More important to keep Gary alive than it is to keep Ryu alive. I mean, honestly, you want them all alive, but... How did I ever do this as a kid? I probably just did a lot of grinding. Oh, don't do that yet. No, 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 no. Chill, chill, chill. Then he's going ham. Oof. Yeah, the gun's going insane. Nina's a little low on AP right now. That's the issue. The Twilight gun. Alright. Here we go. Feed her an acorn. Oh. Yeah, do that, do that. She gets an acorn, and she could just use a, an herb on Ryu. Oh no, he's hitting all three of them. Oof. Oh god. You don't get priority with, items. You only get it with spells. Yeah, he smoked dope and die in Ohio. Oh, I don't know if Gary's gonna be able to take this. Oh, he's dead. Damn. Well, I have a life too. I have several, actually. I do have 2 moon tears. I'd rather not have to use them, but they're there. I should just use a regular one. Yeah. Yeah, Cure spells have priority in this, so... Okay, there we go. Just attack this turn. Except for you. Okay, that could have been worse. Gremlin got mad. The battle system is actually pretty quick in this one. I think the only one where it's like really slow is 2. Alright, now I'm going to have you cut loose with Fry. And yeah. It's too bad because I think one more level up and he would have been able to do 3 Thunderbolts instead of just 2. But I do have acorns. Defend and heal him. Okay. Oh dear. There's nothing I can do about that. Shit. Unless I try to have Ryu throw an acorn at her. And just have her defend. I think she's dying here. Wow, she survived with that. Okay, cool. Alright, we got this by the ass. Alright, defend. Fry and Cura to yourself. He might drop here, but that's okay. I'll just use a life too. Okay. Alright, you're gonna use another life too. Where is it? I know I had at least one more. Oh, I have 5 of them. Wow, okay. And Cura to him. This is the only way I've ever been able to do it is using items, you know? Oof. Okay. Earth Key, Fry, and Cura yourself. Okay. Yikes. Alright, I think one more might do it. This guy's got a lot of health, but I might be able to get him with one more of those. Wait, hold on. Earth Key, Fry, and regular Cura. As you can see, kind of the least useful character here is actually Ryu. No! Oh shit, maybe this will do it? Oh my god. I can't believe he's still alive. Damn. Okay. Do I have any more acorns? Yeah, one more. Defend. And... Fuck, this is bad. Defend. Okay. Yeah, it's a terrible boss. There's no way she's gonna survive, but I don't even care at this point. Fuck. Alright. I fucked it up. Let me reload my save. That's why I made a save. It's a horrible boss. And I'm at a pretty good level. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm not leveled up, you know? There's no sense in fighting these guys. Alright. He's just that fucking hard. I think I'm gonna skip out on the attack up stuff because it was not helping all that much. I gotta keep an eye on Nina's health, Nina's ability points, you know? That's the part that sucks, is keeping an eye on her ability points. Because you're constantly feeding it to Gary so he could continue to use Fry. And I'm not at the point where I have a defense up spell. Let me save it here, actually, just in case this goes bad again. I always have issues with this guy. I mean, and I could grind, but, you know, like, come on, I'm here. Let's fight him. Let's see. Let me try to raise everybody's agility, so maybe I can go before him more often. And you don't have the dragon transformations until basically you get the first dragon transformations, like, right after this. Okay. So for healing in the first part, I might rely more on items than spells. Wait for the second part. I don't know. I think this is the worst beginner's trap boss in RPGs. I'm still not going before him. He's just too fast. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to rely on the priority. Yay, a counterattack. That's good when that happens. There are difficult bosses in other Breath of Fire games, but they're not as early in the game, you know what I'm saying? Like the zombie dragon in Breath of Fire 3 is a big wake-up call, but he's in the mid-game. This is still early game. And the problem is that once he's at low health, he just has one thing that he does. He doesn't mix it up at all. He just does that one worse attack over and over again, and there's really fuck all you could do about it. And Bo's shitty-ass defense. Or Gary's shitty-ass defense. The Alfred... Are you talking about the Oopa Roopa? It's not that bad. Sounds like you're having a hard time because you're not leveled up enough. You got to grind in Breath of Fire 2. Alright, we got 2 counters now. Oh, I don't think I usually get the Oopa Roopa. Or don't I? No, he's not that bad. I remember what you're talking about. That's not that bad. That's not even the hardest part of Breath of Fire 2. I gotta really just keep an eye on her ability points. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna acorn her right now just because she's getting a little low. Okay. Okay. Keep doing that. Don't do that. Definitely don't do that. What is wrong with me today? Alright, here we go. Root beer. Root beer? I never really cared much for root beer, to be honest with you. I feel like I came close to beating him before, but not close enough. I just never understood why this particular guy has to be so difficult at this point in the game. It does taste like medicine, you're right. No, of course he had to do that. Nice crit. Okay, here we go. Now it gets serious. Serious Mr. Karate. Nope. Fuck. Damn it! Alright. Damn, just exactly the amount of health to kill him. Exactly the amount of health. 13 is how much he had. I fucking hate this guy. At least it's not birch beer. You ever have birch beer? That tastes like it literally is medicine. Defending really does help sometimes. It's crazy, but... It's B-I-R-C-H. It's gross. It tastes like Vicks Vapor Rub. Not that I've tasted Vicks Vapor Rub, but it tastes like what Vicks Vapor Rub smells like. She's still got good ability points. I think I was wasteful with hers by abusing Kira 2 too much. He goes before Ryu, so... I might want to just Acorn him now, and that'll come after this T-Bolt. Yeah, I think that's the important thing, is make sure he's able to do it every turn. No, actually, yeah, do it again. This is my last Acorn, though. He might be able to take it. Let's see. He has 63 health. 53. Okay. Alright, I got 2 more shots of Fry, and then I can't do it anymore, so... Yes! Oh god, I got a fucking pistonate so bad too. Don't jump, please. I'll be right back, guys. Don't jump. Don't jump. BRB. Don't jump. Don't jump. Don't jump. Stop jumping. Out of the way. Gibbs, pick up your bone and go. Thank you. Good boy. Oh my god, that was rough. And thank you, Moogle. Whew. That was the very last shot of Fry that I had in me, too. Yeah! I won't let you destroy me. It's not moving. What is this? And then he explodes. Big cutscene here. This is basically the end of the first act. Hey, it's moving. An ambitious costume? Shao Kahn? I mean, don't take this the wrong way, but it's a question that has to be asked. Do you have the body for Shao Kahn? Because that is If you do, fantastic for you. Because he's a beefy man. Oh, you're going to wear a muscle suit. Oh, okay. Yeah, just do that then. Fuck. I think that the Mortal Kombat community has the best cosplay out there. Whenever I see Mortal Kombat cosplay, it's always really good. We got out of the robot at the volcano in the southern part of Tuntar. The robot. Wow. The robot's like, see you later, shitlords. See, I think this scene is what kind of proves my thought that the robot's actually hopping, not so much walking. What is it going to do? I cannot self-terminate. He can. Sinking thumbs up. So now you could walk over that. There was a quiet voice. It said goodbye. And it asked us not to make the same mistake. Let's cross the river, then head south. Let's head back to Tantar. Oh, let's head back to Tantar and heal. Let's try that instead. Oh, magic is L. All right, we'll get there eventually. All right. We need healing very badly. Well, see, the bridge was busted up, so the robot was supposed to take us over the bridge. But instead, he turned that river into rock. So now we could just walk over it. That boss battle was so fucking rough, man. Sorry, this gets my lowest rating. 7 thumbs up. Like, 9 thumbs up? What is this? If you notice now, the overworld music has changed. That's how you know you're basically in the next act of the game. So Tuntar's gone. So if we go, no, we're about to get our first dragon transformation spells. Get out of my way, bitch. If you go here. You need proper training to break the seal. You take melon. Watermelon. And if you're not healed, that'll heal you. You'll have completed this step if you can survive this test. It's not so bad. So we just have to fight this fucking asshole, the Talon. I believe he doesn't have a secret life bar. Melina? Wow. Which costume, though? Because she's gone through so many. Like, would you do, like, Mortal Kombat X Melina? Or she do more? Because that's, like, a really cool version of the costume. So anytime you're at low health, you just either use a cure or the melon you got to, you know. It would be original? Oh, that's cool. Like I said, I feel like the Mortal Kombat community does, like, the best cosplay. You get a lot of counters here, so this guy's really not all that hard. Also, one thing that you can do to help out, let me just pop a cure, is any marble ones you have, just use them for that guaranteed crit. Let me actually see if I have any. Do I have any? I have 2 of them. Marble one's a guaranteed critical hit. Otherwise, it's just a time-consuming battle. Yeah, it takes a lot of talent and a lot of money to do cosplay. But I mean, if you pull it off, I'd love to see it. I mean, I love Mortal Kombat. It's one of my favorite series out there. So we're at the point in the game where the herbs are not as useful for healing in battle, so that's why you want to use those cure. I mean, it takes you basically, here, I'll show you. It takes you basically like 2 or 3 herbs in a row to heal yourself up. Okay. As long as it looks good. Yeah, it's not too bad at 2 herbs. All right, let me just auto battle for a while. It's so worth it to beat this guy just because you get the dragon transformations that are so OP. That would have been very helpful in that previous battle. Yeah, exactly. Most people who do cosplay buy parts they buy from like thrift stores and shit. Is my understanding. Ah, you missed. The only trick to beating this guy is just have plenty of items, and you really should have plenty of items at this point. But he doesn't have a secret life bar, so... Because he's really a regular enemy. Just a very strong one. Yeah, there's no shame in it. But yeah, Shao Kahn is a very cool look. I mean, obviously, if you were to do it without the muscle suit, you're basically mostly naked. He doesn't wear a lot of clothing. Oh, you're gonna forego the hammer? Well, see, the thing is, like, he doesn't always have the hammer on him. He, like, summons it out of thin air when he needs it during certain moves. But you should have some sort of weapon. Like, if not the hammer, then, like the spear or some sort of weapon that you would have, you know? What am I doing? Oh, of course I got critted. Oh, but I counter it. Alright, he's in purple health. Yeah, post a link. Go ahead. Just let me know when you have, because I can't see links unless I look at it. You know, I have to know when to look. Oh, I didn't mean here. I meant in the Discord. But alright, I'll take a look. Give me a second. That's cool, though. I mean, it's not exactly Shao Kahn's hammer because it's a little fancier. But that's the thing, though. It could be fancy. Yeah, that would totally work. Like, it's not... Like, his hammer is, like, a little bit of a simpler design than that. But, I don't know, it just looks cool. As long as you have a big fucking hammer or a spear or something, you know? Hey, look, 69 health. Nice. That's nice, right? Nice, nice, you guys. Ah, you missed. I still have 69. Nice. Oh, I thought it was on auto battle. I must have canceled out. Oh, it's not nice. Critical! And if you lose this battle, it doesn't go to game over. You just try again. Not that I want to lose it. I'm going to use one of these. That would totally work. Let me click on that again. I got to see how much that costs, though. How much is that? $25? That's not bad for something like that. Johnny Cage? I mean, that's easy. You just sunglasses. You put the Johnny tattoo on your chest. A little bit of martial arts gear, you know what I mean? Or you could do like the military sort of look from MK11, you know? Shaggy. That's just like a fucking green sweatshirt. Alright, I'll heal up. This guy's almost dead. I probably should get away with just one herb, and then I might be able to take him out before needing another one. Well, I mean, cosplay's not about doing the voice. Yeah, we got him. And you're dead. See, it doesn't even do a boss sound effect. Congratulations, your training is complete. Use your powers to restore peace to the world. So Ryu now has 3 forms: Snow Dragon, Flame Dragon, and Thunder Dragon. And usually you just want to use the Thunder Dragon. There's a few enemies that are weak to ice or fire, but the Thunder Dragon just does way more damage. Well, I have no idea what Moogle looks like. Congratulations on your achievement. Use your powers wisely. Alright. There's one more thing we can visit before going to the next town. And that's if you look over here. Well, there's 2 things, actually. Right here where the... Oh, it's not going to let me get in there? Alright, maybe not until it's relevant. There's also the fairies that are nearby. I think they're in here? Yeah. Oh, yeah, this isn't the ferries. This is where the guy's walking in circles. Some strange force is keeping me here. That's related to an optional side quest that I am going to do. Because there's a point very soon where I'm going to need a ridiculous amount of money. And there's a few side quests you can do. Very short things that can give you that money. Are you here to cut trees? If so, I'll cast a spell on you, too. There's only 2 things that they say, so... Maybe it's only 1 thing. I thought there were 2 different things. Nah, they all say the same thing. Alright, never mind. No. Alright, so we just got to go through this fairly short cave, and that'll bring us to the next town. There's 2 towns that are near each other. They're separated by a cave, though. They're called Auria and Bleak. And Auria is a really rich city, and it's always daytime there. Like, the place is literally made out of gold. And Bleak is a poor town full of... That's where the thieves are, and it's always dark there. You should post a selfie or something, Moogle. We've never seen what you look like. I'm just curious about it. Like on the Discord, I mean. Not here. So there actually is a side path that you can take in here, but we're not going there just yet because it's actually blocked off right now. Yeah, totally. I'd like to see it. Anything to do with Mortal Kombat is... You know, not here. Don't share it. Like, share it on the Discord. You share it here, and then after the stream ends, it's pretty much gone, you know? Like, I'd much rather... Yeah, you can go to the left here. There's no point to it just yet. I'd much rather people, when they share things, they share it on the Discord, because you can always go back to it, right? Oh, yeah. I mean, as long as the group's okay with it. These guys are annoying because they can curse you, but I'm not... Oh, okay. They could also do that shock thing. The shock thing is instant death. So that's why I winced. It doesn't work all the time, but when it does work, it sucks. It looks like they get the taco shits. That's because of the vibrating. I don't know. I've never had shits because of tacos. Oh, here we are. That's not much of a walk to get to Auria. You see that little dragon thing there? That play? No, the enemies are weak around here. But that's something that we'll come back to much later. We need the shamanization to get to that, and we don't even have the character that does that. So we're gonna walk in here, and we're immediately gonna get arrested. Halt, intruder! I'm placing you under arrest. They just assume anybody walking in here is trying to steal shit, I guess. No one steals our treasure. You could think about that in jail. So we just talked to this dude. What? Who are you? How did you end up here? Would you like for me to help you? Yes. Okay, I'll let you out. And he just goes over here, opens the shit, and then goes right back to fucking sleep. And generally speaking, anytime you get arrested, he'll let you out. It's pretty easy to not get arrested here. We can come and go in the town as we please, but as long as you don't go near that guard there by the inn, or take a certain treasure chest in town, you won't get arrested. Alright, so here's a pretty good item shop. This guy is actually really important, but it's actually this guy I want to check out first. Let's see. Welcome to the item shop. How may I help you? This guy's got better prices, and as a matter of fact, it's actually not a very well-known mechanic in this game, but different merchants offer you different prices for items that you're going to sell, right? The guard by the inn won't bother you later in the game, yes. But there's a treasure chest that you could never touch here because you'll always get arrested. So basically, this green fishman here gives you the very best prices in the game for selling items. So if you ever want to sell items, you want to come here. But let me go ahead and buy this pouch and a vitamin. That's all we really need. This guy offers you the very worst prices, but that's okay because eventually this guy joins your party. There's nothing in the chest. You can never open it. The chest just procs you getting arrested. Let's see. Rapier. Do I want that? I kind of do. Yeah, we'll get that. Let's see what else. Long bow. I might want to get it. Let's see. No, and I definitely don't want because I have the steel bow. Broadsword. Let's see. Yeah, let's get the broadsword. Tiara. I don't think it's good. No, it's good. Let's get it. It's better than the hairband. It's the gold tiara. That's not good. Sun helmet. He already has it, and the wolf helmet is good. All right. All right. Sage mail. We'll get that for Gary. Okay. That's all we need to do. It's what was in the Pulp Friction briefcase. Yeah. In the original treatment, the script for Pulp Fiction, the briefcase was just diamonds. It wasn't anything special. There's a little secret area here. You can push this, search, and you get a life too. There once was a kingdom of skilled thieves who had mysterious powers. It was destroyed by the dark dragons. They're talking about the shamans. Karn was the guy who let me out of the prison. He's a shaman. Everything is made of gold in this town. All gold. He's clearly insane. I've got a case of the hiccups. Could you bring me some vitamins? That's why I bought the vitamin. Thank you. Glub, glub, glub. That did the job. Please take this. So he gives you 5,000 zenny. Like I said, there's a few little things in that get you money in this place. I've had steady business lately. There's a few little side quests you could do to get money. And the reason is because... Wait, not this guy. This guy here sells a gold bar for 65,000. Now, there's, I think, 2 points in the game you need a gold bar. One of them you can find, but the other one you will have to buy. And I remember when my uncle was playing this game, he had a hard time. He was like, that's so ridiculous. You have to grind so much just to get that money. He didn't know about the little side quests you can do to get a lot of money. The rich man Ross owns this ship. You hear that, Ross? You own that ship and you're rich, apparently. Ross might be lurking. So you can't really go near that guy, but you can go into the inn. Because he doesn't see you there. Yeah, I wish, exactly. Wait, do I need the inn? I kind of do. Let me stay here before I... It's expensive, though. Yeah, 200. That's okay, though. Yeah, like, I wish I was rich and had a big fucking boat, right? The Ross character in this goes through an interesting arc, though. Oh, there's nothing back there. Okay, just beds. A lot of inns have items. That's why I wanted to look. Alright, so you just got to make sure you walk up the left side of the staircase so the guard doesn't see you. This is Aurea. You can catch a boat to Skande. Some people have the ability to join with others and transform. That's the shamans. What are you doing in my house? Whatever the fuck I want to. Yeah. Just looking for shit. That might be the treasure that gets me arrested. I'm not sure. There's a strength potion. I mean, I'm going to check it anyway. There's, like I said, there's just one treasure that gets you arrested. I don't think it's this one, actually. Let's see. Nope, that one's good. It's a life. Okay. Cure? Okay. Cures sell for a decent amount, too, if you need money, but you shouldn't, really. Oh, this is the guy. Shoop. For some reason, I thought that this dude was in Windia. Now he's in Aurea. Shoop. I don't know what that means, but it's funny to me. There's a white antler. Definitely want to hold on to that. We'll need a white antler towards the end of the game, and the alternative is hunting white deer, which are rare. Yeah, exactly. Like, what are you doing here? Like, they're not, like, leave immediately. They're like, what are you doing? Gibbs, get off of me, please. Irritating me right now. Alright, let's see. You can also eat their food and stuff. That might be the treasure that gets you arrested. There are many skilled thieves in Bleak. Let's see. Nope, I can take that one. That's a life. I mean, I do want to show you, aside from the fact that I want to make sure that I get all the treasures. You want to make sure you explore all these houses, you know? There's a marble one. What's cool is that you could use the marble ones when you're transformed into a dragon to get a crit spell. Because the attacks when you're a dragon are basically just spells. Shoop da whoop. Fire my laser. There is nothing that can't be bought, even peace. Yeah, about that. I think this is the one where you get arrested. Smart ring. Alright, hold on. I'm going to give that to her. Here we go. My son left the forest and hasn't returned. A fairy cast a spell on my son. Please help him. Alright. We will help him, but first... Oh, no. That's the one we could take. That's Acorn. So all we have to do is go back and help the son, and she gives you... I think she gives you money. As a life. There's also a guy who needs a massage because his back hurts, and if you have Nina massage his back, he gives you a lot of money too. An antidote. Buying piece is just Dane Geld. I actually do not get the reference. Sorry. I don't know who Dane Geld is. Peace sells, but who's buying? Peace sells, but who's buying? So by process of elimination, this has got to be the one where you get arrested. There's a luck potion. Let me go ahead and use that. Yeah. I mean, it has to be this house because it's the only one left other than Ross's place. I am going to do it just because I want to show it to you guys, but let me go upstairs first. Also, here's the guy. Marble 3. The woman with you. Let me speak to her. Alright, so we just put Nina in the front. Healer, won't you please fix my aching back? Yes. So I don't know why it does the purple glowing shit. It's weird. But pat a pat 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 a pat a pat a pat pat pat. She gives him the shiatsu massage. I feel years younger. Thanks. And he gives you 20,000 monies. $4. It's an old JP trope? Okay. The purple glowing, really? I don't think they're going for Puff Puff because he literally needed a back massage because his back hurt. And besides, Nina's supposed to be kind of flat, so I don't think she can pull off the Puff Puff, at least until, because she's young. And I remember in the manga, she was really stressed out about the fact that she had small titties. Thief! Thief! Help! You could never open this chest, even at the end of the game. Which makes me think there's just nothing in it. Stop! You're under arrest! This is a different lock. You won't be able to break it. You're right, I won't be able to break it. But this guy here, he can do it. What do you want? Why'd you wake me up? Would you like for me to help you? Yep. Okay, I'll let you out. He's basically the world's greatest thief and is basically here to sleep. Well, I don't think there was anything that needed to be censored because it all, like, they didn't need to have an animation. They just could have put, like, Nina gives him a massage, you know what I mean? Or just play the pat-a-pat-pat thing. There's no reason to go to the purple screen other than I guess it's a joke of some sort that I don't get. Darkness never falls on our town. We owe it to the light key. That's kind of rough when you think about it. Geld is German for money? Okay. Come here. Want my ship? If you help me, you can borrow it. Yes. My daughter is locked in the safe. Please save her. Okay. So, yeah. There's no way to get to his daughter now, but I'll show you where she is. So this is his safe. You have to be able to get past those kinds of doors, which we can't just yet. So we'll have to wait on that. No, that's not definitely not a universal symbol, considering that's specifically meaning American dollars. Right, cure. And a gold tiara. That's another thing. You can sell the gold tier you could equip, but it's got lousy stats, but it sells for really good money. And if you sell it specifically to the green fish, he gives you a really good price for it. You want to make sure you talk to the green guy, not the orange one. All right, it's another 2,000. I'm sorry, $4, 2,000 gold. So yeah, it's not that hard to get up to 65,000 for the gold bar. So I'm gonna go sell that gold TR now, and then we'll go help that woman's son. Twitch took away one of your dollars? Well, wait, this is the fucking jail. So what, did you post 4 and only posted 3? But yeah, that's not, definitely, I wouldn't call it a universal symbol. Yeah, and anytime in the game you want to sell anything, this is the guy. He gives the very best prices for everything. So I'll sell this. See, I get 13k for that. See, I already have almost 65k. And remember, I also bought that, what was it, the pouch or whatever the hell it is? Where is it? Pouch, yeah, it's up there. That's also going to help me with something. But let's go save her son. Universal symbol for money is RMB. I don't know what that is. I don't get that. No, this is the universal symbol for money. You do that. That means pay me, bitch. God. I never understood why the enemies around Oreo were so weak, but I think it might have to do with the light key. Because it's always daytime, and maybe it weakens them. Because there are definitely stronger monsters in the cave leading to Bleak and then in Bleak. But, yeah. Pasta needs more salt. What? I've never seen a symbol for that. Pasta needs more salt. Smiles, you're all right. Hey, everybody, give Smiles a hand. He's all right. These fucking things. Flies. Believe it or not, these tiny little flies, there's one of them in Breath of Fire 2 that's like a major boss. There's a major boss in Breath of Fire 2 that is a tiny little insect like that. It's almost the same exact sprite, too. Might want to E-key these guys. Ow, quit it. 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 The other day you learned that a galleon is a ship. Was that on my stream on Ni no Kuni? It's a type of ship. And there's lots of types of ships. It might have been, yeah. Because there was they're like, is this a ghost ship? No, it's a ghost galleon. And I'm like, well, I mean, that's like saying, is this a ghost ship? No, it's a ghost boat. I mean, oh, yeah. I mean, it is a currency in Harry Potter, the gold galleons. I don't know why they're called galleons, but yeah, it is a specific type of ship. Hey, what's this? Ow, quit it. Used to be a real boss tattoo. Are you okay, Mogul? You need a blanket or something? What is up with that? Either one of my streams or Jeopardy. Okay. I think it was because you were at the Ni no Kuni stream. And we had the whole discussion about galleons. Yeah, you missed. Nope, definitely not a guest host on Jeopardy. They seem to be picking a lot of chuds to guest host Jeopardy. I'm just like, could we just get Gail King? You know? No more chuds or chud apologists. I don't know if Gail King necessarily wants to host Jeopardy, but I know she was Alex Trebek's choice. These fucking guys. No, the first episode of The Simpsons that aired was, I mean, there were two first episodes. There was the Christmas episode where they got Santa's Little Helper, which was, technically speaking, a special. It wasn't technically an episode, it was a special. It was the pilot. And then the first episode was the one where Bart switched his test results with Martin. They thought he was a genius and put him in the gifted school. You're talking about the one where Bart somehow convinced some asshole to have a tattoo. What is Anderson Cooper like? I don't know what he's like. I did see that he was going to host Jeopardy, which is kind of cool. I don't mind Anderson Cooper. He, doesn't he work for CNN? Something like that. Alright, so I think you just got to go over here and talk to the fairies. Or maybe you got to go to the guy first. I'll save him if you make him stop logging, okay? Yes. I'll forgive that foolish human. You don't want to cut trees, do you? Of course not. Go find him. I'll meet you there. Alright, now we go to the guy. Yeah, I thought he was from CNN. Yeah. I could see him being a pretty good Jeopardy host. I didn't know that he was going to be on it. Ooh, hello. Got a, whatever the hell this guy is. A fungus. Fungus among us. I told you guys mushrooms were haunted. Look at this motherfucker. Yeah, she's sleeping. But now he's dead. You've cut trees that took hundreds of years to grow. Think twice before you do that again. Phew, I promise to protect nature from now on. Alright. Alright, so now we just go back and talk to his mother, and she should give us a good amount of money. Nope. Yeah, Jeopardy's a cool show. You do wind up learning a lot of cool trivia from it. Alright, those guys are done. Rhea reaches level 15. I think I would do pretty well on Jeopardy. I don't know if I would be able to win, but I think I would do pretty well. The animation's rather jank. Well, yeah, I mean, first two seasons of Simpsons, I don't think it's that the animation was jank. I think the animation in early Simpsons was actually really good. I think it was just that the characters were off model. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were drawn in weird ways. But if you look at the actual animation in the first few seasons, it was actually very surprisingly fluid. But yeah, I think I would do pretty well on Jeopardy. Should play one of those Jeopardy video games one day on stream or something. You know what I'm saying? Like one of the, like, I don't know, like Super Nintendo or PlayStation or something, you know? Yeah, I noticed that your pop culture knowledge ain't all there, but everybody's got a weakness. Like, you ask me questions about sports, I'm probably not going to get it, you know what I mean? Like, I might get some of them, but, like, if you start asking me about the Olympics, I'm going to fall asleep. Because that's what the Olympics do to me. Yeah, the Tracy Ullman shorts were done a very low budget. They were still funny, though. They use a bat in some sports, yeah. Well, two sports use a bat. Baseball and cricket. I remember once seeing an argument on the internet about what was the most popular sport, and he had like the typical American meathead guy saying that football is the most popular sport in the world, right? And that this guy, I think he was Indian, and he was saying, no, it's cricket. Cricket is more popular than football. And I'm just like, maybe in India, you know, cricket's more popular than football, but I would think that the most popular sport in the world is probably soccer, not cricket. But I lost interest in pretty much all sports a while back. I used to actually watch quite a bit of sports. I don't know. I don't think tennis is all that popular. I mean, it's popular in America and Canada, maybe France, but I don't think it's worldwide popular. There's some sports that only like are popular in a few countries. Like football is only really like US and Canada and maybe a little Australia, right? Cricket is like what, the UK and India. Baseball is only really popular in the United States and Japan. But I think soccer is popular everywhere but the United States. You know what I'm saying? I think every country other than the United States is way into soccer. Ooh, it smells good. We're making empanadas today. I think Mom's cooking the meat right now. We're making what Mom calls weird empanadas. Because it was my idea. Because she was talking about, what if I make empanadas with the cubed beef instead of chopped beef? And I was like, what if we take that queso fresco that we have and put it in there instead of cheddar, or maybe in addition to cheddar? Cricket has an elitist sense to, I mean, maybe. I think golf is pretty popular worldwide too. Like, it's not like the most popular sport in any country other than like maybe Scotland, but I think every country has golf. Yeah, soccer. Oh, what am I doing? All you need is like a ball and knee pads and cleats. Why did I come here? I don't need to be here. You need the, yeah, well, you need the cleats too, and knee pads. Let me go to the end. But yeah, I used to actually be into sports. Not really so much playing it as watching it. I used to watch baseball and football. Mostly baseball and football. Sometimes basketball. But now I'm over it. You know what I mean? I'm so over it. No, I did not know that. That's an interesting fact. All right, which one was it? I think it might have been this one. Well, cricket's it's kind of boring. I mean, yeah, this is it. Thank you for saving my son. This isn't much, but I want you to have it. $4. That's actually a lot of money, but yeah. I wanted to make money by selling wood to the Dark Dragons for their ships. Well, aren't you a shithead? I used to sit through many baseball. I also used to play a lot of sports video games too. Like, I used to be super into NBA Jam and NFL 2K1 on the Dreamcast. That was a good game, you know. All right, I'm gonna get this. I don't need it yet, but I'm gonna get it because I will need it soon. So let me just grab that gold bar so I don't have to come back here. I just realized I didn't have to walk all the way through that cave to get here. I could have warped to Aurea, but whatever. All right, so now we're going to go to Bleak. And there's a bit of a cave we got to get through to get to Bleak. That's here. Keep your guard up while you're in Bleak. It's full of thieves. Okay, so actually if we go up through here, where these guys are, it's a shortcut, but we have to open the shortcut. Can't go through that door. I don't think cricket's ever been a big thing in the United States, you know? Oh, no, that's a dead end. In Pennsylvania? I mean, Smiles, I'm going to be honest with you. I live in Pennsylvania. And it's a big state. But at least around here, from what I've seen, it's all football. It's all football. And you got to, you know, Pennsylvania is one of the few states other than New York that have two teams in the NFL. We have the Eagles and the Steelers. Now, what's funny about New York is because they have the Jets and the Giants, but they you know what's funny is they don't actually play in New York. They play in New Jersey. You know, the stadiums are in New Jersey. It's kind of funny the way that works out, even though they're New York teams. Yeah, I used to watch the Super Bowl every year. I haven't, maybe about 5-6 years now. I believe there's actually either a gold tiara or an or a gold bar in that chest we just saw, but I can't get to it yet. California, well, I didn't say the only, I said one of the few. But you consider that California is a gigantic state. Well, California has what? They have the 49ers, and what is the other football team in California? And then Florida, let's see, they have the Buccaneers and the Dolphins. But I can't think of what the other California team is. The Chargers and the Rams? What cities are they from? Chargers and the Rams. I can't think. Those are teams that I tend to forget about, you know? Nina's level 14. She learns Zom. Zom is one of the worst spells. It only hurts undead. Dodge Chargers. God damn it, Smiles. Do I want to go this way just yet? Yes, okay. Alright, 2 helmets. San Diego and LA? Oh, okay, alright. Yeah, I forget about those teams, but yeah. So, you know, yeah, I don't know. I've never heard of anybody talking about cricket, at least in the area that I'm in. And I know people from Pittsburgh or from Philly, and I never hear them talking about cricket, you know. So if there is a cricket following in Pennsylvania, I'm completely unaware of it. It's all football here. There's a shell helmet. All right, let's see about that. All right, there it is. He can't use it. I know. She can't use it. And he can't. All right, so none of them can use the shell helmet. I'll just hang on to that for now. Karn's going to be joining me after not too much longer, so maybe it's for him. I forget. An entire category in football? Yeah. See, now, I wouldn't be able to tell you much about the stadiums. Like, I can tell you the Jet Stadium and Giant Stadium is in New Jersey, because that's something I know because it's funny to me. I've never actually been to a football game. I've watched football on television in the past, but I've never been to one. I've been to baseball games. I've been to basketball. I've been to hockey once with my dad. But my dad used to take me to games. Like, it was like whatever we can get tickets to, you know what I mean? Like, one time we got tickets to wrestling. We went to that. It was just something to do, you know? Neither of us knew anything about it. But, the NFL was tax exempt until 2015? Wow. That I didn't know. What made them tax exempt, I wonder? Do you happen to know, or is it just something you just know that they were tax exempt until 2015? I can't imagine the rationale for the NFL to be tax exempt. That's almost offensive to find out that they weren't paying taxes, because they rake in a ridiculous, obscene amount of money. Okay, so if we go down from here, it brings us back to Bleak. But I want to just go this way first, because I want to open that shortcut. Not that I need the shortcut, because I can warp. Once I get to Bleak, I can warp between Orient and Bleak. But there's a few items in this place that we're going to come back for. Their excuse was that the ad revenue went to the teams. It doesn't matter. That's like saying I have a business and I don't want to pay taxes because the money that I make from my business goes into the business. It's amazing they got away with that for so long. The NFL's been around since the 60s, right? Actually, maybe a little, maybe the 50s. I'm trying to think if there was any, well, I know American football's been around for a long time, but I don't know when the NFL started. I'm going to find out. I'm going to look it up real quick. All right, I'm not looking for their Twitter. Here we go. 1920, wow. So they're 100 years old. 1920. The Super Bowl's been around since the 60s. That's what I was thinking of. All right, so if you come back here, this actually... I'm doing this so that I have quick access to those treasures. Oh, the bully. It's our first major, like, palette swap enemy. All right. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. There's no reason I would ever want to close that. So that gives us quick access to this treasure. Once we get Builder in the group, I can get in there. And the other one would need Karn. Thankfully, it's not that long before we get Karn. I love that we've already met 2 party members that we don't have yet. Like, because the orange fish guy, Manilo, He's going to join us. The orange fish guy in Oria. And, yeah, there's a lot of, not just political implications, but also, like, just ethical implications to that. You know? That's crazy. So, yeah. Manillo and Karn, of course, was the thief in bed in Oria in the jail. He's going to join us. Yeah, I don't think they ever should have been tax exempt. That's kind of really stupidly ridiculous. Because if you think about it, right? You said, like, the rationale was that their ad revenue goes to the teams, which is silly. That's like saying, I put money back into my business, so therefore I shouldn't be taxed. But here's the thing. If they were around in 1920, right, that means that they were making money long before television was widespread. You know, television was not a popular thing in the 1920s. It didn't become popular until the late 40s. It was experimental before that in the 20s and 30s. So, televised football games are not a thing. Now, I'm sure they were on radio. You know what I mean? But, like, imagine trying to make that rationale back then. It's silly. All right, so it's always dark here. That tower, we're not going to go there yet. We're just going to go to the town. That's a number of... Yeah, I never knew that, and that's just... I can't imagine how they got away with that for so long. We've got a mage and a ghost knight. And of course, that ghost knight is still incorrectly flagged as a boss, so it makes that weird sound effect when it dies. This guy, of course, will not. Ow. Quit it. You notice that whenever spells are used, spells always do a fixed amount of damage in this. The only exception is that when Ryu attacks as a dragon, he's technically using a spell attack, and you can get a critical. It's a fixed amount of damage, but then the critical is a fixed amount of damage as well, but it's more. Now, I believe television did exist in an experimental state in the 20s. It just wasn't something that people had in their homes unless they were incredibly rich. This is Bleak. It's a village of happy thieves. Watch your pouch. This village is full of thieves. Watch your pouch. All right, so the first thing I want to do is definitely stay at the inn here. Now, normally when you stay at the inn, you get robbed. See, it's free. But as long as you have the pouch that you bought in Aria, this happens. A string was attached to your pouch. You caught it just in time. I'm sorry. Please keep this to yourself. Take this for your troubles. So he gives you $4. And the inn will always remain free. And you won't have to go through that again. So that's cool. Gibbs. You gotta move your foot, buddy. You're moving my mic. Good boy. No, don't come up. No, guys. TV, what is this madness? Oh, yeah, I mean, they weren't saying madness. They were saying sorcery, evil, satanic shit. Who are the people that are hiding from us? Since the light key was taken from the light keep, the sky's been dark. Oh, remember how I said that you can see Chun-Li in this game? That's actually coming up right now. Well, hi, I'll sell your fortune for $4. Okay, hold on. Let me... Because you got to do this a very specific way. Let me look it up. We can see Chun-Li from Street Fighter, but you got to do this exactly right. Okay. Oh, wait, it's not her. All right. No. If you change your mind, you can find me right here. There's one of these flim-flam characters that you got to talk to see Chun-Li. Yeah, that's exactly what they were thinking. And especially if you consider in the 20s, communism was actually very popular in the United States. I need you to get out of my way. If you have a problem, talk to the head of the thieves. Let's see what they have here, if anything that I want. It's all the same shit, mostly. That I can't even use. Nobody can use that. Bronze armor, I won't want that. Let's see. No. Let's take the wool robe. Yep, here we go. Yeah. Yeah, communism didn't become vilified in the United States until after World War II, when we decided that the Soviets, who were our allies, were now our enemies. Oh, I already talked to you. There's a place to see Chun-Li here. I want to do that. The people have fled their hometowns because of the Dark Dragons. It's one of these houses. I think it might be this one. Let's see. By the way, you don't want to eat the potatoes that you see lying around. It makes you sick. You actually lose health by eating potatoes in this game. Alright, it's not this one, but there's a couple of treasures to get. Herb. Oh yeah, Joe McCarthy was a gigantic part of that. The guy was an asshole. I mean, that dude had problems. It's like, who's hurt you? You're a herb. Come and see the great magician at work. All right, I think this is it. Okay, yes. Put 100 gold on the table. I'll make it disappear. Okay. Hold on. So you got to say yes. And then yes again. Okay. Okay, hey, look behind you. Okay. And then I think we say no twice. We say no. What? Don't you trust me? Okay, hey, look behind you. No. What? Don't you trust me? Okay, hey, look behind you. Then you say yes. And there's Chun-Li. See? There's Chun-Li. Didn't I tell you how great it was? She's just doing the lightning kick from Street Fighter. Hey, Moogle or somebody, could you clip that for the people that didn't get to see it? Because there were some people who were not here today that were here last week that wanted to see that. A funny story about communism? Yeah, of course I want to hear it. Let's see. Herb. You're a herb. Yes, I know about the Suez. I learned that from Billy Joel. I'm not even joking. I did learn about that from Billy Joel. You know, we didn't start the fire. Bob. I understand that there is a connection between the goddess and the dark key. We didn't start the fire. The book reveals the tricks of master thieves. It's hidden in crypt. I've seen the old man in the Light Keep talk to ghosts. Very odd. The Light Keep is the tower that's nearby. Karn could help you enter the safe in Aurea, but he's in crypt now. You'll need the icicle to travel in the desert. Trade a gold bar for it? That's why I bought it before I came here. You have a gold bar. I'll trade you the icicle for it. You receive the icicle in exchange for a gold bar. There are traps all over crypt. Be careful. Alright. What do we got? Thank you, Moogle. Stormy, busy, plumage, thirst, thesis. This is Sparta. I noticed they started putting nonsense at the end of the URLs of clips. I don't know what that's all about. Life and a white antler. That's our second white antler. You only need one. But that's another place where there's a white antler. Just don't sell them. Or if you sell them, make sure you keep at least one. Ba, ba, Ba 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 ba. So now we got to go through the desert, which we go through this cave. You can actually go through this cave at any point, but once you get through to the other side, you can't proceed unless you have the icicle. Ah, okay. Oh, well, you could always give yourself like a bunta bath with some dryer sheets. You know what I'm saying? You rub the dryer sheets on you. It's a good way to keep yourself smelling good until you can take a shower, you know? Then again, if you live alone. So, you know. But I'm saying, just for your own sake, you can just rub dryer sheets on yourself. Britain and France sent their troops to the Suez Canal to try and stop it from being renationalized. Eisenhower was looking for an ally near the Middle East to try and combat the Soviet Union's rising influence, so he threatened to sell all the U.S.'s treasuries, pounds, sterling, bonds, and convince supranational financial institutions such as the IMF to refuse to extend credit to the UK if Britain and France didn't withdraw from the Suez Canal. Waiting for the funny part. Yeah, oh, that's right, your grandma's over there. Yeah, just some dryer sheets and just kind of, you know, Give yourself a little, you know, when you need it. They withdrew in Egypt, allied with the Soviet Union. Okay, yeah, I knew all this. Waiting for the funny part. Come on, Gibbs, leave me alone. I'll be ending soon, Gibbs. I'll probably end it as soon as I get to Arad, which is the next town. We're fighting more helmets. I refuse to call them by their normal name. They're helmets, as far as I'm concerned. I wonder if Hitomi's here. She's probably not right now, but what they're called in Japan. I'm sure they're not called that. Well, I mean, you know, Egypt had traditionally been an ally, so it's not that unusual. It's just that we kind of fucked up everything to do with that. Like, honestly, the entirety of the Cold War was basically two people just giving each other the finger across the ocean, you know? For no reason. For no real reason other than we were convinced that they wanted to kill us, and they were convinced that we wanted to kill them. And the reality of it was that it was only the high-level politicians that thought like that. Like, the average person... Oh, Hitomi! Did you hear what I just kind of asked? Well, yeah, but then we just had a friendly rivalry with the spacecrafts, but... What cures that? Let's see. I think teardrops. No. Killer helmets or murderous helmets? Okay, yeah. That makes sense. What they're named right now doesn't make... Oh, charm. There it is. What they're named right now is not good. That was somebody at Square being a dick. Well, I think it was Ted Woolsey that did the translation. Ryu uses the icicle and cool air moves in. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Alright, we got some cactuses. Prickles and cactuses. Boom. His translations are something, yeah. He did a pretty good job with Mario RPG. Oh yeah, we have a Space Force now. It's not that bad of an idea to have a Space Force. It's just, coming from Trump, it sounds like he came up with the idea of based on like a ridiculous dream he had or something, you know? It's like, you know, he came up with the idea for the wrong reasons. And then to put like a shitter like Mike Pence in charge of it. What do you mean the first country to reach Mars? Like, I mean, did they send they didn't send a person to Mars, right? Because we've sent plenty of like robots and shit. Oh, the first Arab country. I just didn't read that right. Well, that's cool for them. I mean, they have a lot of resources over there, and it's cool that they're putting it into science like that. Well, camouflage in general is like a really outdated concept. Aw. Doggo. Alright, that's not the town. That's actually where Deese is, but it's a little while before we got to deal with that. We've got some sand clods, or as I saw them, other Grimer. Yeah, these guys hit pretty hard, but that's okay. I think it's supposed to be sand clot. Ooh, I want to see. Let's see. Oh, look at that pupper. You know, neither of the dogs here, like neither Gunny nor Gibbs really enjoys the snow. They're not into the cold or getting wet or anything like that. Oh. All right. I think I'm going to run from this one. All right, so here's Arad. We're going to go in there. Ba, 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 ba. This is Arad. You know what's funny is that you only ever see these little Jawa dudes in this game and in Breath of Fire 3. They never appeared anywhere else. Like 2, 4, and... Well, 5 didn't really have a lot of the same races, but... Let's see. Welcome to the desert. Would you like to rest? Yes. So this is a free inn, and also there's a save point there. There's just one thing I want to do here, and then we'll end it. Oh, like Dulcet Lech? Okay. Arad is in a desolate area. That's why the dragons aren't there. Have you heard about the town that moves around in the desert? I passed by it to get here. I forget what it's called. The mayor has the fife. You could use it to make a bridge appear over the quicksand of Crypt. I have a craving for nuts, but they don't grow in palm trees. Well, coconuts do, according to this game at least. I heard that the thief of Crypt stole a rare weapon and hid it. That would be the next boomerang. Wisdom, that's it. Wisdom. Yep. Thank you to both Moogle and Ross for reminding me of that. I thought it was a Kong. Let me look closer at that. Oh no, that's a ball. That's like a tennis ball. It's just not green. Ba 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 ba. There's a fucking goat. Why not? Talk to this guy first. The mayor has the fife. You could use it to make a bridge appear over the quicksand of Crypt. I knew that already. The giant sandworm appears with every new moon. I'll give you the fife if you destroy it, okay? Let's do this. When the sandworm appears, it eats our goats. There's a new moon tonight. Wait, and you will see it. So we're just going to fight the sandworm, get the fife, and then we'll end it for the day. It's all in your hands now. Alright, here we go. He clearly already ate the goat. Or maybe they moved the goat. Here we go. Alright, so we're gonna... I think this guy's actually... Even though the Thunder Dragon is definitely the strongest one, I think this guy might be weak to ice. I'm gonna go with Thunder Dragon anyway. It's safer to just do that. The damage boost you get for hitting a weakness is not all that much. Alright, so you just have Ryu attack, and it'll be a really cool thunder spell. Boom. Guaranteed 130. Oop, hello. Oof. The whole town ain't shit? That's very specific. I guess I could throw out a frost spell. No, he's not weak to ice. Okay. Like, the entirety of the town ain't shit? Oh. That's a lot of towns, though. What are they doing, like hostile architecture kind of thing? Yeah, so as you can see, Ryu is doing the majority of the damage here. Oof. That's why I like to shamanize Gary later, so that he can have better defense. Shamanize him with Karn and Manila. Oh, don't do that. What am I thinking? Right, let me see how much damage I get out of a regular attack, actually. No, more. Sandworm got up. Oh, good. Glad they gave up then. Fuck them. It won't take much longer. Yep, he's done. He's the only boss that has a unique intro and outro animation. Thank you very much. Please take the fife as a gift of my gratitude. The fife is in the treasure box. Da-da-da-da-da. Imagine giving somebody who doesn't even have a home a ticket. Like trying to capitalize on something like that. That's ridiculous. All right, so we're going to end... we're going to do a raid, but let me just heal and save. We're going to go over the schedule for the coming week, and then we're gonna do a raid. So guys, thank you all for coming by today and hanging out with me. I had a lot of fun hanging out with you guys and playing Breath of Fire. And yeah, don't go anywhere just yet. Please stick around through the raid. I know Gibbs. No, get down. Okay, you said goodbye, now get down. All right, let me just save that, and we can close that. Okay, so we're going to come over to the screen here, and I'm going to go over the schedule with you guys. Gibbs, please get off of me. Yep. He's being irritating. Okay, so here's the schedule. Guys, join me tomorrow night. I will be playing Romancing Saga for the Super Famicom. Sunday night, exciting, so exciting. I'll be starting Dragon Quest XI S, Echoes of an Elusive Age, Definitive Edition for Steam. Monday afternoon, we'll be doing the rest of the King of Fighters 98 on the Neo Geo. Tuesday night, more La Mulana for Steam. Wednesday afternoon, more Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch remastered for Steam. Thursday night, we'll be playing and possibly even finishing up EVO Search for Eden for the SNES. And Friday afternoon, a week from today, we'll be right back here with Breath of Fire. All right, so let's schedule our hearing of the schedule, yeah. Let's go ahead and do a raid. Let's see who's on that we can raid. Let's see. Oh, sorry. Got a lot of options here. Smiles. Give me a number between 1 and 7. It could be any of those numbers. It could be 1, it could be 7, or it could be any of the numbers in between. You're going to pick the raid based on the number you give me. Because there's nobody on that I don't want to raid. Oh, come on, Smiles. That's not helpful. Give me an integer between 1 and 7. So round down to 6? Okay. That means we're going to be raiding Fantastic Mr. Knox, who's currently playing Stardew Valley. So let's get that going. Six and a half. Come on. All right, let me give you guys a raid call. Am I going to get DMCA'd because of an ad? Let me mute that. It's fucking Rolling Stones music. All right, let's do something like this. Okay. I never said anything about floating point numbers. I have to specify integer with you, apparently. Okay, copy that, paste it as we head into Mr. Knox's stream. He's currently on and playing Stardew Valley. I'll see you guys over there. I'll see you guys on the Discord. I'll see you guys tomorrow night for some Romancing Saga. And I'll see you around in general. And away we fucking go. Yeah.